I can't believe they went out of their way to bring back the fertility aisle in a new, like the same mold. Like just
Yeah.
like fuck it, let's take it out of the archives. Do it. It's so
Is it?
worth it.
What is the fertility idol?
The fertility idol that's in the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. The
Is it the
gold.
gold naked woman with the tits?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
fertility.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This
Gotcha.
guy. Fake fan.
I am a fake fan. I've seen like 2
Well, I
movies.
feel like the name is so
No,
self-explanatory.
I watched them all. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. They just call it the idol.
You've seen more of the movies than I have, because I ain't seen the 5th one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh my
I
god, Ty!
Oh my god.
I would watch it if you ever want to watch it sometime and call. I would definitely be down for that.
I think that's
just-
the only reason I would.
It's
Okay,
just boring.
Cool.
It's boring. It's fine.
I got a
It's
lot of yeah.
Indiana Jones has like self-reflective death at the moment.
I got a lot of problems with that movie.
Indiana Jones has AI face.
I actually liked it
does.
more than you probably did, Aiden, honestly, because I just kind of shut my brain off, and also I'm not a big fan, so I wasn't sitting there going like, they didn't fuck this up. I was just kind of sitting there like, yeah, it's fine, it's enjoyable, it's a
Aiden was
fun
sitting there
time.
going, they fucked it up.
Yeah, I was
They blew
pretty.
it up.
I was pretty upset. Remember leaving that theater.
Oh yeah, I think it's different when you wait like 2 years to watch it at home versus going to the theater with like high expectations of being like, oh, this can't wait.
I've watched it over 3 times already. So
Really?
yeah, because I don't know.
You're trying to give it the benefit of the doubt.
I really am. I really want to love it, man. I really do, but I can't
Okay.
find it.
Nobody else does, so you're not. It's not like
And
people
I
aren't
don't even-
seeing the vision.
I think the soundtrack for the movie, because it's John Williams, but there's some like. If
Is it John Williams? I didn't
Of
know
course
that.
it is. Oh yeah.
I thought he died.
No.
John Williams.
No, John Williams. I think he won a reward for Helena's theme in the movie. So
Isn't John Williams like 1,000 years old?
he's like
Oh,
80,
he's 90. He's 92. He's 92.
92.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah. He was gonna make. I think this was gonna be his last movie initially for composing. And he's like, nope, I'm still going. So I'm thrilled for it. But he did a great job with. I mean, he always does. But there was like the beginning with like Germany. That was like the score. That's so good. It's so good. The opening scene
Makes
Real
good music.
Yeah, he does.
Did he do music for the Jurassic Park movies or the new ones, or
Yes.
no? Was that someone else?
Nope. Oh, the new ones? I don't know that.
Yeah.
Actually. I think Michael Giacchino did.
Right, he did.
I need to rewatch that trailer.
Yeah, I was like, I thought Brain was like, dude.
If you guys want to talk about it, honestly, I haven't even seen it yet, so I figured you.
So you need to watch that trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched it. I watched it a couple times actually.
I figured someone would have more thoughts than, but I guess none of us are like giant Jurassic Park fans, so I don't really know what I was
I
thinking.
really told Thatch I don't give a fuck. I really
Yeah.
don't.
I remember one time I was like a toddler and I had my little bear that I still have, Barry, in my hand. I had him in my hand, and I was looking for him all across the house, and I got my dad to try to help me, and I was like, Dad, I can't find him. And then at one point I just looked down and I was like, oh.
Your dad didn't like notice that you were holding him? Your dad was he fucking with you, or was he just genuinely didn't
I
notice?
just think he wasn't paying attention to what was in my hand.
Okay, that's funny. I love the idea that you're just like, Dad, I can't find my fucking bear. I can't find it. And he's like, right, let's go take a look then. So is it here? I don't fucking know.
Was
It's in your hand.
was the smartest, and still am not, obviously, since I was just looking for my phone.
Hey, you know what? It's not you. It's me.
What?
I only had the problem with my glasses. I'll put on my head sometimes. I'm like, where are my glasses?
Where are my glasses at? Dude, where's my glasses? You're like Velma. You're like, dude, where's my glasses?
I can't
Dude,
see anything without my glasses.
Gene, I fucking.
Gene, I love you.
Do you think he takes his glasses off in bed with her?
He says as he activates his visor, so he shoots her with a laser beam. Gene, I love you.
Gene, to me, right now.
Gene, Sex me now.
Come here, Genie. Ew, stop. You freak. Want nothing to do with you.
Come and rub my magic lamp, Genie.
You would say some shit like that. Genie. Genie on the wall. Who's the hottest Scot of all? He's like, you're fucking moron. Why did I marry you?
Why did my clone marry you?
Well, yeah. I guess he wasn't in charge of that.
Oh,
I guess that. I guess, but she still loved him, regardless. Kind of.
Yeah, eventually.
Right? Yeah. He was gaslit. I think.
Even though she was like flirting with Logan, and then got immediately pissed off at Scott for thinking about his wife, his actual wife.
Yeah, that was a bit fucked up.
How dare you think about the woman that you had sex with?
Fine. Logan can frig morph. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
they can be.
I saw a meme of like
they can be no homo lovers.
Yeah, I saw a meme of someone made a fucking morph was Gene and they were fucking or whatever. I don't know where I saw that, but I was like, what?
I've seen an action figure version of that where it's like a weird AI thing where he's like it's like a static photo and he's like it's really strange. It was like a Wolverine figure with his shirt off and he was like show me the
it's like that shitty AI ad
real you and it starts as Jean Grey. It's bizarre. But then it's like it's a static image, but then all of a sudden it becomes AI and he leans in to kiss him and I was like that's fucking
yeah. Those creepy. Ads where it's like pictures of two people, it's like make out with your celebrity and then start moving. Yeah.
They're like bring your family photo to life. Oh
wow.
It's true. It's really it actually is real.
Make out
it's
with
real.
Your ancestors.
I saw a great ad. YouTube ads are awful. I don't know if you've Jesus. That was like a weird like whitest smile I've ever seen you give in your entire life.
That's actually a good smile different ones.
It's a callback. It's fucking callback. Ty, are you recording, buddy?
Yes, I am.
And are you? Did you check the audio? Make sure we're all good.
Yeah, we're good.
Wonderful. You love to see it. You love to hear it.
Sounds like a sad dog.
You know what I love to hear?
What?
That Shadowheart clip I sent you.
Oh, scratch my back.
The moan is ridiculous.
What?
There's a line from Baldur's Gate 3. There's a line of dialogue a character has where she has the most ridiculous moan and then starts talking to a dog about her stressful day.
It's been a day, Scratch. Come here, boy.
It's like
It's so much more than that.
Well, it's just funny because I saw the clip and I wasn't sure. I was gonna say I was gonna send the gif of I know what kind of man you are. I was like I knew that's why you were sending that to me, and then I didn't see your message until after, and I was like, okay, because I play catch up in the morning where I have to like go through all the memes that you sent me, and I have to like look through and I have to be like, oh, what did he send me? And then I just see that, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly why you sent that to me, you sicko.
Look. I know what I like.
She's in that long gown too.
She is.
She's got that little number on.
Damn.
I'm trying to whistle. There you
go. Yeah. Did anybody have any cold open topics they wanted to?
I mean, you can use any of that if you want.
It's true. I can use all of that.
Yeah, we don't always have to have like. So I have a story this week.
Weird and moaning.
Fair enough.
Okay,
gamers.
He's closing all his doors, trying to soundproof.
Yeah. It was gonna run in with a hatchet and scream as loud as.
What's happening in here?
He's about to be home anyway. So.
You replaced my brother with a fucking vampire.
What the fuck?
What?
Huh?
Sava.
Talking about vampires?
You like my sister?
Yeah. You ran in with
with
a hatchet. She was scared.
Brain talked to my sister for like 2 seconds.
And in those 2 seconds, he got a crush on her. I guarantee you.
No way.
Yeah, way.
No. I met her when she was like 14. You freak.
And I'm sure you were like 14 as well.
That's not how that works. She's like 2 years younger than him.
Sorry, mentally.
13. Get it right.
No, okay, sorry.
To me, my sexman.
Anyway, welcome to the ATG
No.
podcast. My name is Tyler, also known as Bionic Side. Joined by the man whose name starts with a B.
Randon or Renzolian?
The man whose name starts with an
8N.
Yippee!
Let's lock in, boys. We got ourselves a bit of a thick week here.
Yeah, we do. We got some news. Some of them it'll be pretty quick, but
Yeah.
we got some news. Anybody got anything this week that they wanted to show off?
I didn't. Because I'm being a good boy with my money. So what'd you guys get?
I know I didn't get anything, but I made something. So I'll
What'd
go
you
first
make?
Since
What'd you
Adrian
make?
bought something.
What'd you make?
What'd you make?
I
What'd you
made
What'd you make?
this guy.
Bionic Kasai.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not
Me.
Bionic.
He's
Kasai.
literally me for real.
Is that?
Have you
yeah,
guys
is
seen
it-
it?
I-
No.
Okay.
it was in the other chat.
I'll send some pics.
What other chat?
The reboot chat.
I have-
the lore chat we made.
Yeah,
I
it's a-
actually haven't been
It's a
looking at
very robust
He has
chat,
it,
so
he
I
has
don't
it
blame you.
muted.
it. I do have it muted.
I don't
Yeah, I
fucking
knew
blame
it.
you.
That's why we
Sorry.
made it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They
Yeah,
were
it was
like,
just
we
for.
don't wanna fuck your
I was
head.
on the phone. I was on the phone one time, and it was just all fucking going off the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
Because Label just dropped like 30 things in that chat.
Yeah, I
yeah.
specifically made it because I knew you guys would want to have it muted.
I've been meaning to read through it, but I haven't had a moment.
There's some lore in there, actually. Maybe you could add some opinions, because Mr. Layton didn't seem to
Yeah.
give a shit about it.
Brett,
Really?
like, pitched his
Uh,
whole new like Renzo
Like
universe.
5
and
paragraphs of
Lay
it.
did not give a flying fuck.
He said one thing, and then he sent a GIF, and that was basically it.
Yeah, but the one thing he said was a joke.
Yeah, it
I love
was. So
because most times it's like when he asks
does
for
not give a
opinion
piss.
from certain
Yeah.
people, he already has his mindset. So like, nope, I'm making it like this.
Yep.
Like you tell me. So,
Mhm.
but this custom looks great. Ty, tell us more about him.
So this is it's complicated. This is the culmination of a lot. Actually, there's a lot of history that went into developing this design. It started with Kasai, the Bionicle character, who went through many design iterations. And then at one point, I want to say 8-9 years ago, I played him in a D&D game where he died. Yeah, he got power word killed. And then later on, I made, actually, I want to say 2021, I made a character called Thalos, who was like a dark elf, but he was like an adaptation of Kasai, so he had similar color scheme, and then was a dual wielder. And so I'd wanted to make a custom of that character for a long time, and his design evolved as he sort of became his own thing. But then separately also I was like, well, what if I made a D&D Kasai? That'd be really cool. So then the D&D Kasai's design sort of springboarded off of the Thalos character, and sort of evolved and became its own thing as it took more inspiration from the original Kasai design. And so for like 2 years, I've had pieces sitting around to make the Thalos character, and then finally, I just recently, with like thinking about the reboot a lot, decided to make Kasai instead. So it's a long, complicated history leading up to this, but got it. We got there. He doesn't have his 2 swords. This setup would be something that he would have earlier in the continuity.
He's got his penny shield.
Yes, his it's a reference to his
copper.
big fucking massive Mata lid shield that he had back in the day. It like
Oh my
his first
God.
video ever.
Yeah, you remember that? I remember that. His So it's like his epic shield, and it's just a giant
mask on it.
It's
Yeah.
It didn't
Yeah.
even it didn't even have a mask on it when he had it as a shield. It was just the raw face.
Okay. Raw face.
The
he
raw
collects
face.
masks and puts it on there.
He's got like he's so cool. I love him a lot. The silver armor has like gunmetal highlights. The red armor has silver highlights.
The red
Tons
on
of
the
articulation.
arms is like a wrap, right? Like
yes, it's a fabric strap,
cloth.
and then he's got the John Walker hands to give him red gloves.
Yeah.
Where's the head sculpt coming from?
It is a Power Rangers head. This is actually from the original Kasai custom that I did.
Okay.
The Taskmaster body. I've had this head since then.
Okay. I recognize the head from that, so
Yeah.
I really like it. It looks great.
Would you give him a helmet of some kind at some point?
This version
No.
would never have a helmet.
Never ever even?
Never ever.
Wow.
Ever.
Cool.
Disrespect.
I really like it, Ty. I like the red band he did on his right arm.
It's on
He's
both
got
of
it on
them.
both
Oh, it's on
arms,
both arms. I see it. I see it now. That's cool. I like that.
He's got a little coin purse that I added just for fun.
Oh, there you go. That's cool. Yeah, look at the photos.
His scabbard goes on his back with a magnet, and then the shield can clip to it, and then the sword can go in it. So he's got.
And his magnets. Gotta love that.
Yeah, man. Hey, they work great.
Apparently.
Magnetism. It's the real magic of the art.
Honestly, Ty, I would pay you to make like a Kierman like figure like that.
I've
Well-
been thinking about it.
Me too. Me too.
Actually,
I don't know how
Yes,
that
I'm
would
recording.
happen, but I've been thinking about it.
I gotta talk to Ty. Ty, I gotta talk to you later about a custom that Bray and I were thinking about last night. I don't want to forget it.
We were. I was actually going to bring that up later. It's funny you mentioned that because if I go that route with Kierman, I'm probably going to just commission a head because that's the hardest part of the entire thing.
Yeah.
I have a lot of heads I'm going to need to commission for certain things, so I'm like,
You're telling me, man.
oh yeah, you've got the Mega Man. Yeah, no, I don't. Lay's been lucky because he's just been finding heads on like eBay, and I'm like, that's cool, man. But I have more specific visions of how things should look.
Well, because like his knights, he's sort of making up with the pieces that he can find, whereas
Yeah,
like,
respectable.
the stuff that we've got in mind, we've got preconceived notions.
Yeah, they're developed characters that have a history and designs. But yeah, that was really cool, Ty. You did good. You did a good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love it. Looks great.
What'd you get, Aiden? What'd you get, buddy?
I got some figures this week.
What?
Yeah. I had a
What?
very
No.
I'll start off by saying that I finally got some of the new Marvel Legends Spider-Man retro figures, one of them being the Spider-Man Unlimited. I think Thatch talked about him. Did he talk about him on the pod? I don't remember. Oh no, he talked about Symbiote Spider-Man. I'm sorry.
My Gatorade bottle.
It was that cool.
Someone's happy to see you.
I just twisted it open and went.
Like, oh god. This figure's great. It is amazing of how much effort they put into design that's very obscure. It only really got more attention again because they recently put it in the latest Spider-Verse film. I think it's a really neat design. It's cool. They went all out for this figure. Web cape's great. I wish the eyes glow in the dark. And Brandon, even all three of us were talking about the other day of like having shading on this guy because I think this design especially needs it for cell shading. It's an awesome figure.
Even at least on the face, because he usually has that like classic blue Batman thing where the face has like a black section.
Yeah, it definitely just it's.
If I still had, or if I still wanted to use that blue and gray Batman, I probably would do that to his face, because that would be really cool.
I think I'm fine without it because it's just not. If I was so much more attached to this design, I think I would go all out for it, but it's really not warranted. But they went all out, like I said, with a new sculpt in many regards for new parts, and he's a ton of fun to mess with. Yeah, so I got him. And from that same wave, I also got a character I've been meaning to get for a long time for my Spidey Villains collection, and that would be Chameleon. And this is based on the animated series look. Not ideal for when it comes to Chameleon. I like the more traditional, like Invisible Man robe look. This guy's actually not all that great. I'm kind of let down by him. The mask is cool. That's really it. I really don't care for him. This belt and strap over his shoulder issue is so it bothers me because you can't get below the waist when you have. I mean, it's fine for articulation, but he cannot move forward at all, and he's way too big. I don't really have another Spider-Man because these guys are around the same size. He's just too big for a chameleon figure. So when you swap his head with other Spider-Man figures or characters in general, the head's way too big. It doesn't look right. Like this guy's bigger than the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man, and he's already like beefy build to begin with. So I've never been like 110% fan of the 90s animated series Chameleon. I hope they go back someday. Probably won't be anytime soon that we'll get a robe version, but this will have to do for now. But yeah, I was kind of let down by them.
We were saying, even as a kit bash right now, you can shove that head on the Jada Toys Invisible Man if you really wanted to.
We were messing around with that the other night. I might do something with that, but yeah,
just
I don't
something.
know. We'll see. But yeah, he's all right. And the last thing I got this week, I was really ecstatic about this. What's wrong, Ty?
Is that a picture of Marilyn Monroe on your wall?
Yeah, it's a calendar.
Okay. I looked up and my brain thought it was Albert Einstein's face with tits. So I started dying.
Same era, I suppose.
I would probably have that on my wall. I'll probably have that on my wall. So
Albert Einstein with
the hair and the mouth look like a mustache.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I you know what? If I squint, I can kind of vaguely see that.
Yeah, if I really squint, I can probably tell.
If I'm 5,000 feet away, I can vaguely make that out of my.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
All right. No, you're good.
Oh yeah.
Grab a fucking Silver Surfer. All right.
Yeah.
This is a re-release.
Playable surfer.
Thatch was at 10,000, 1,000,000% right about this guy. He is far superior because I have the Haslam version. Yeah, Spider-Man. This one I can't mess with. He's not fun to pose because the paint will chip on him. They actually made this guy all silver, as he should be.
Why does the paint look better on that one? What the hell?
This new one? Or
yeah. Okay. No, it
does. And
that's weird.
This was brought up a couple weeks ago because I was thinking about Silver Surfer, and I asked Thatch, "Can you do a comparison photo?" Because I feel like this one's a more traditional silver. It looks great.
Yeah.
It pops out more. It doesn't. General, excuse me. Yeah, I like the head sculpt on this a little bit better. It's more like Jim Starlin, like '90s Silver Surfer, when like hanging out with Adam Warlock and fighting Thanos. This is not like Kirby, but he's got like weird like bumps that are supposed to be a substitute for his ears on the side of his head. Looks like out of an '80s horror movie, but I don't hate it. It's just I don't even know if I want to sell this guy because I'm just gonna tuck him away and never touch him. So I might just do that.
You make some good money off that.
Oh yeah, he's like $100. If I wanted to sell him. Surfer came with like open hands, the fin hands or the salute hands. He also came with, unlike the HasLab version, came with one cosmic effect piece in purple. We got two, and they have glitter. They have glitter in them. This guy, phenomenal. Shout out to Thatch because he was not kidding about this guy. Worth every penny. Super happy to have him. Finally have a Silver Surfer I can mess with and not be like, wow, I'm gonna.
Is it the exact same as the old Walgreens release, or is it?
No. Well, aside from the heads, they are exactly the same. Different head sculpts. And then obviously the paint appliance. Yeah. This is just released with game stuff. But yeah, I paid like $40. I thought that was, I don't know, reasonable for half of it. And
Canadian price, yeah, you got it.
I felt a little bit of the Canadian price there, but no, I love Silver Surfer. One of my favorite Marvel characters, so I don't think I need a new one after this. If they made
on a you love so much, I mean 40.
Yeah, if they made him on like the Renew Your Vows body with toe joints and everything, and they make his feet magnetic, which they would never do.
No.
It would make so much better for posing instead of me putting putty on the board so he can like ponder in the cosmos. Yeah, that's what I got this week. So here, I'll hold up all three.
Hell yeah. Some sick ass figgies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy.
All right. Well, wait on.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about Sonic 3 Wave 3?
Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing, pal. Okay. Yeah. So we knew about Wave 3 for a while. We might have even talked about it on the show here, but if not, Wave 3 consists of a Sonic with an Emerald, Super Shadow, Gerald Robotnik, and Knuckles. We got our first image of... and I was really worried that wave was fake or that it was canceled because of the movie. I was like, it's not happening.
It was getting to be a while, so yeah, I was thinking maybe it was canceled.
I had kept my hopes up because they're still releasing that 2.5-inch mask collection with all the Sonic, Knuckles,
and they're doing singles as well.
Yes. So here's the picture of... I think there was another one that was like blurrier, but this is basically everything we need to know. So, as far as I can tell, Sonic looks like the exact same figure with a Chaos Emerald or Master Emerald, which is, you know what? Totally fine. They've only released that figure once, not counting the light up version. So that's a good idea. I think getting him out there again, not a bad idea. Knuckles is the one that I'm the most like, we just literally got him. And as far as I can tell, his expression's the exact same. And so unless they like fixed his eyes or something, I don't really know what else you could really do. But you know what? If that Knuckles comes out, and if I'm able to find one, he'll be my wall Knuckles. Because I still need a wall Knuckles. It's true.
Don't quote me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Wave 3 Sonic might not have the weird holes in his head.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to tell from this angle, though, to be fair.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like there's any separate pieces in, like, the top of the sculpt so far.
Maybe then. The expression's the same. I can tell that. And the everything else about him is the same. Maybe the color is different. I don't think so, though. It's hard to tell. Because the regular one is a little bit more pale blue, so if they made him bluer, I would be okay with that. But I don't think they'd do. I don't think they're gonna do that. But you never know. I would have preferred an angrier expression for this, though, because this is the scene where he's pissed off in the movie. So I would have liked that. Gerald is kind of like
a neutral, like closed mouth.
Yeah. Gerald is like he's kind of like the meme pick. Like, I don't necessarily need him, but if I see him, I'll grab him because I bought Ivo.
I want him extremely badly. I really do.
I need him heavy. I need him heavy.
I think he's like my favorite character from the movie outside of Robotnik himself.
That's fair.
You know? So,
and then
that's great.
Super Shadow is obviously highest on my priority list right now.
Sure.
So it's Super Shadow, Sonic. I'm flipping between Gerald and because if I find a Wave 2 Knuckles, I'm just gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy a Wave 3 Knuckles unless there's some difference that I can't tell right now. But if I find a Wave 2 Knuckles, then I'm just not gonna get a Wave 3 Knuckles. So he's kind of at the bottom list of my priorities. But Gerald's on there. So, but it's kind of a weird wave. It's probably the last wave, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're probably gonna. I mean, I would be shocked if they didn't do these for movie 4. Would be very surprised.
Watch them change the scale to 6-inch scale for movie 4.
You know what? I would get your pain. I would understand it. I would be like, oh no.
I think they really. I wish that they either made Gerald and Ivo in their spacesuits, basically, because I guess that's what
yeah.
But I also want them in their jump.
Yeah, a dance 2-pack.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. They should do that. Honestly,
guys, I would buy that. And then, like, what if, like, on their guts they have like fucking lights?
They're light up figures. You touch them, and they're light up.
They have like an LED in their stomach so you can see the light coming through.
It would be like the polar opposite.
Unironically, not light up, not light up. Oh, not with the light up features, but unironically, I could see that being a part of a 2.5-inch pack if they wanted to go that route.
I would buy it.
I could see them doing that.
Guys, you can hold me to it. I would buy it.
I mean, it's cheap, so I wouldn't blame you.
If they did it in the 5-inch line, I'd buy that.
Yeah. Either way,
I would put them in a video somewhere.
Yeah. There you go.
Just
it's
Eggman galvanized pack.
Yes.
Yeah. Either way, it's an alright wave. It's Super Shadow's gonna be hard to get the hands on, of course, that's the one I want the most. So hopefully he's as in stock as Supersonic was, because good God, he was stocked up. And if I get lucky with Super Shadow, I'll be so happy. But who knows? Maybe I'll order 3 from GameStop and get 3 again. So
is that what the 4th space on your wall is? Is that gonna be Sonic, Supersonic, Shadow, Super Shadow?
What's gonna end up happening is the super guys are probably gonna end up moving down, and then Knuckles and Tails are probably gonna go there. Yeah, that's the plan. Walk in, dude. Thank you for locking in. Yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say about that.
All right.
Shout out to Gerald.
Shout out to Gerald.
My favorite old man.
Gerald.
My favorite old man that gets stabbed in the ass and dies. Flies 1,000 feet into the air.
He gets the 1,000 years of death treatment, and then gets bug zapped.
He gets what's that Naruto thing where they lock him up for 1,000 years in his brain or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Infinite Tsukiyomi.
No. That's so fucking dumb. It's the 1,000 years of death when Kakashi pokes Naruto in the asshole.
No, but I want him to get. I want to see Gerald get. I want to see Gerald get tortured.
I'll have to show you that scene afterwards. It's great.
I gotta see this because I don't know what the fuck he
flies. He flies like 10 feet up in the air, just like Gerald.
Too late. Grandchildren. Leave village secret finger jutsu. All the fun and none of the responsibility. 1,000 years of death.
Oh my god, what a clip.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Real slapper, that one.
Editor, put Infinite Tsukiyomi, put Gerald's face on Infinite Tsukiyomi and have him get stabbed over and over again 1,000,000 times.
Yes.
I wonder how much of this someone can take.
Oh yeah? If I'm a fossil, your mom's a paleontologist. 'Cause she digs me.
Do you feel it any less deeply?
You're gonna be living in her basement till you're 45.
Is that not a funny visual though? Gerald getting tortured to death while he screams.
Oh my god!
I told you it's funny.
You know what? I want to make a fucking edit of Gerald when he gets stabbed in the ass and he has the Lego Star Wars Yoda death sound.
I wanna see an edit of fucking Gerald lecturing Itachi, being like, if I'm a fossil, then your mother's a paleontologist because she digs me.
Itachi murders him to death, and he goes,
just pulling a sword out of his stomach.
He goes,
oh my god! Wow.
Gerald deserves it.
Aiden, I wanted your opinion on this specifically because I didn't.
Talk about we talked about this actually. We actually brought this up. Yes.
5K Toys put up their 1/12 scale soft goods. Lightning Man.
Yeah, we all love Lightning Man.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, you have. We talked about this already.
Yeah, we did. Well, he looks cool. It's funny that they actually included Jamie Foxx without the Electro.
That is not Jamie Foxx. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
That's Jimmy Socks.
Yeah,
Jimmy Socks.
That head sculpt does not look that great. I'll be honest.
No.
But
to be fair, it's probably better than what Hasbro would have given us. Let's be real.
Unless it was one of those wild circumstances where they nailed the
hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say.
I disagree because they did a great job with Defoe's likeness, and I think Alfred Molina's, when you don't have the glasses on, which they suck, but his head sculpt looks terrific.
I've seen some good heads from third parties too. It just depends on what they're able to work with. It's weird that they didn't go harder on the maybe they were scared of like getting sued or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, the fabric goods are cool. I love, especially with that design, it's just all the tech greebling, like all the wires and everything, and that's why I'm so excited for the Legends version. Obviously, I'm not getting this, but it's cool. It's nice. It's interesting. Have they made the other villains like Goblin, Doc
I think
Ock?
so.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure this is Pocket World.
Let
me Google it.
Pocket World. I think they made. I don't think they made a No Way Home Goblin. I think they made a full suit Goblin.
Oh, yes.
They did.
It was like not Ghastly Grinner. I always say that.
Actually, their Willem Dafoe head sculpt is terrifying.
I think I have seen that.
Like that.
Yeah,
it's green. It's Green Monster. Okay, get it right.
Well, Emerald Elf makes more sense.
Yeah, that
Emerald Elf is what they call him in the movie.
That would have been a cheeky reference, but they can't think of that.
He's like a big green emerald elf.
Big effing elf.
I think that's the only one that they've made though.
$325 on the
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my god! How much is Electro going to be? I'm just curious. Oh my god!
Let me pull up 5ktoys.com.
Yeah, I mean,
there is a 2.0
He's
with the No Way Home
he's
look.
$99.
Price you pay, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. No one understands that but me.
Does he look like he's sticking his tongue out?
He's got a very bizarre expression that only really looks good when you have the goggles on, but in the base form, he looks like a strange rat creature. I don't know how else to describe. He looks like the guy
that's him when he's watching Aunt May die. He's like, oh yeah.
That's the guy you sent the gif of earlier. The Rat Man from Harry Potter. He morphs into the Rat Man.
Yeah,
Peter Pettigrew, is that his name?
Yeah, Peter Pettigrew.
He goes,
Peter Pettigrew.
Anyways, it's cool. The head wonky likeness is wonky as hell.
I just want to know. What
I'm not crazy. Look, I love when they make new. It's funny because now everyone's like getting on making Electro for whatever reason. But it's I guess I don't know. I'm just excited for the
thing. Is also this one went up in stock, not a pre-order.
So
you can just
really?
Get it immediately.
Oh well, I'll definitely be checking out reviews when.
People and they're like, I'll definitely be adding that to my cart.
I'll definitely be purchasing.
I love the soft goods on it. That's cool. I mean, I don't know. It's not. I'm gonna get the. I already pre-ordered my. I pre-ordered the Legends version, so
Legends is cheap.
I like
money.
Yeah,
he looks like he got bullied.
I don't like how baggy the pants look on that one. So
the pants.
Yeah,
they're a little baggy.
They're a little baggy on certain shots, but when you're posing, yeah, it's fine. But
that's the problem with Top Good.
The mask in some shots looks really. It looks like he has like rock candy over his face. You see the one shot where it's him on his side, like it's more angled. It's not like straight on. That makes it look. I don't know about that.
I kind of see what you're saying. It's a little. It's not. I don't think it's that bad, Aiden.
I don't know.
I think you're a hater.
People can shoot me fucking Legends shill, so I'm just gonna stick to what I have.
You know what? No, look.
All right.
You can get it for a more. If you cannot break the bank on every single figure, you're doing
well.
Nobody need to be spending $100 on Electro.
Yeah. No. Unless you're #1 Electro fan.
No, I'm not. I will say, I think it's. Hasbro charged $35.99 or $35 for that No Way Home Electro. Why?
Yeah.
He's not a deluxe figure. That is a standard release. Lizard made sense.
That's
a bit of a different figure,
but
it's starting to become.
The clowns who pre-ordered it.
You know what it is? It's starting to become Black Series logic.
It's like Brayden tells me too. He's like,
deluxe figures.
Yeah. Brayden will tell me look. They'll make this. You'll buy it whatever price it is. I said that's very true. Like Maximum Spider-Man, I'm buying it whatever it's going to be.
Oh, people will bitch about that figure to the end of the day. That figure will be $100. Everyone's buying it. It does not matter.
They will bitch about it for eternity. They're all still going to own it,
and it will be top 10 figure of the year for a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
At least Electro comes with fists and open hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
I mentioned I wish he had a Jamie Foxx head just for an alternative because what if I want to do photography shots of them when they're in the apartment. Like I wanted to do stuff like that. That's what I think of when any of that.
Well, to be fair, he didn't have that look when he was in the apartment. To be fair,
true.
No, I'm saying like without the electric mask. That's what I'm saying. Like
I know, but he wasn't even in that outfit.
He didn't have that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But if I wanted to do shots anyway,
yes, he was wearing like a weird fire jacket at that point.
Yeah, he had the electrician outfit. But yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
I guess they weren't. They. I love the fact that the No Way Home villains had like prep time. They wanted to get all ready and like dolled up before their fight was.
The same with
yeah.
It was supposed to just Electro and Goblin.
Electro, Goblin, friggin'. I guess Doc Ock was the same. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's true. They did grow up. I always forget about that because I just think it's so seamless.
They had to get all pretty.
Show up again. Because he
makes sense. Electro's probably just like, or not. Yeah, I said not Electro. That's his fucking name. Electro. He's probably just like, yeah, let's make this into a cooler looking outfit or whatever. Let's rock the power.
I love the look. It's just he's got the.
It's pretty cool.
Anyway, yeah. Electro.
All right.
We got more third-party stuff to talk about,
Sticking with,
right?
No, not third-party. You're mistaken.
What?
It's on 5K Toys, but this is an officially licensed product. This is the LPZZ Studio Arkham Knight Batman.
I just saw the auto figure. He looks fucking terrible.
He looks
really. He looks like a rich.
He looks like an old lady. He looks like an old lady.
He does.
He does look like a grandma.
Or like a fat kid from the 80s. I don't know how else to. Oh my god!
Not a third-party figure, officially licensed, real figure.
Wow.
Looks pretty sick. Comes with a lot of shit. Is $75.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Good golly!
Oh my goodness gracious!
I mean, look, I would be lying if I said this.
Oh my god!
Incredible.
All right, that looks pretty. Cool.
And I don't even like the Arkham. I don't even like Arkham Batman's design, but it looks really cool.
Yeah, Arkham Knight Batman is my least favorite, but this figure looks sick as hell. And then they're
looks really good.
Deathstroke for their next figure. Ooh. So that's gonna be fucking sick. And I might.
Are you locking it in? Are you locking it in?
I'm not getting Arkham Knight Batman. I literally just said it's my least favorite of the Batman designs in the games.
That's fair, but it is probably the best Arkham Knight figure of him. So
yes, but we know that there are two other companies making officially licensed figures from the games, as well as this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was if these were the guy that was InArt. That's a different company.
Yeah, there's InArt.
Yeah,
and I think there's another company, but it might be this company.
Okay, it's getting a little confusing nowadays.
It is
to track all this shit.
But I'll definitely.
That head sculpt is really cool too. Yeah, that's fair. It's a little weird to see he can't stand without a thing in his ass, but that's okay.
He can stand.
I mean, he's got the stand with the JoJo pose there. Interesting.
There's poses without the stand.
With the Deathstroke?
No, the next photo. There's two poses without the stand. I mean, he's in the air with the stand. Oh
no, I'm just talking about Deathstroke. Yeah.
I'm sure he can stand.
Probably. Just a little interesting. A little something to think about.
something to
think about.
Wet your whistle.
Man. What's that here?
And then, speaking of, back to third party. L&M Customs.
Rock eyebrow raises.
As pre-orders for a custom Jeff the Land Shark from Marvel Rivals. What? Marvel Rivals?
It's a bit of a backstory behind this. We need to address the fact that Ty is
Chinese
trying
New
to
Year variant skin version.
It's just a thing you put over the figure.
It's DLC for the figure you put on top.
It is. Ty's trying to extort me, is what he's trying to do. So
no such thing has happened.
So I'm trying to be a good boy. I'm trying to save my money. And this man sends me.
Editor, censor him.
Editor, reveal the secret.
Boy.
I'm the editor this week. You can't tell me.
Editor. I'll give you a nice smile. Okay. Look, all I'm saying is I'm not doing very well financially right now. I'm trying to save money. And your boy Ty comes in, he's like, you have to get this. And I'm like, I don't really, like, do I have to? And he's like, you
And
gotta.
Jeff is his favorite Marvel character. Like, what do you
He's
have?
one. Well, he
He's
is
your
one of the
favorite character
characters
to
I
play as in Marvel Rivals.
He's top 3, I think. It's Sue, Groot, and then I think it's Jeff. So there's top 3 for sure. I am really considering this though. The price is high.
Aiden, we know why Sue is his favorite character.
You don't even need to elaborate. You already know. It's $50.
Price isn't that high. It's $50.
$50 for something this small. Yeah.
70.
That's not even taking. That's also not taking account Canadian price. So we're looking at like probably over $100. Young man. Okay. Young man. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting all flustered now.
And then also, there's 3 faces, but you only get 1 with the base 50 price, so you have to pay 15 extra for each extra face. Yes.
That's bullshit. I didn't know that. This guy's definitely not getting my money now. What face does he come with?
You choose whichever one you prefer.
Oh, I mean, I would probably do the tongue out face. To be fair.
Yeah.
Does it come painted, or do you have to paint it?
No, I just think it's painted.
Bruh. Okay. Bruh. It's a fat maybe. I mean, right now he seems like it's hard. It's very hard because I want to. I'm putting it out there to the gods. I'm like Goku Spirit Bomb. I'm like, wait. I'm putting it out there. Okay. I'm putting it out there that some company is gonna pick up this license and do something with it. I'm hoping. Anybody. Do it. Marvel Legends, maybe. Amazing Yamaguchi. Anyone? I don't care. I know Amazing Yamaguchi figures are like $150. I don't give a piss. I'm buying Sue Storm. I'm buying everyone.
He's throwing in the jar.
Going the giant prize jar.
I am filling my jar with Sue Storms.
Just buying like 50 Sue Storms.
Just
they're all like $150. I just like I'm ranting. Look, it looks good. Honestly, I'm going off on a tangent, but I do think it looks good. It's a maybe right now. Ty was trying to trick me into buying it, and I was like, "How dare you? How dare you?" The New Year set, it looks fun too. I like that a lot too.
Sneeze.
God bless you, boy.
Okay.
But, anyways, moral of the story is, if you're down on your luck, don't pressure your friend into buying something, because it makes me feel like garbage.
Okay, next up. No more sob stories from this guy.
I wasn't sobbing even for a moment.
You were sobbing into your pillow last night.
I was sobbing into my jar
of Sue-less storms.
Of no Sues in the jar. Not yet, because Amazing Yamaguchi hasn't made them yet.
Meet them yet?
Meet them yet, Spider-Man? Where's my jar of Sues?
No, Goblin would have a jar of Gwen Stacy.
He would. Because he wants to frig Gwen.
Next Storm
what the hell is
Collectibles
this?
Put up for pre-order their new line, their first figure in their new line, their Storm Arena, which is their actual 1/12 scale figures now, because they had previously advertised their figures as 1/12 scale, but they were 7-inch.
They were lying.
These ones are actually 1/12 scale. $26.
They were lying.
You got Ken from Alpha Street Fighter 3.
Street Fighter Alpha 3, actually.
I've heard both, so shut up.
Okay. Alright. Who cares? This looks dumb.
I prefer the aesthetic of this one over the Jada figure, and so I have pre-ordered it.
What? You look at his long ponytail, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
Look at that long ponytail. Now we're talking.
This is what I'm more familiar with Ken looking like.
Really? Interesting.
Yes.
I was always
more anime.
I was always the more of the shorter hair Ken myself, as if I had a Street Fighter connection. But that's also kind of what he looks like in Smash, so that's why I believe that to be true.
To be truth. But yeah, this is more what I'm familiar with for Ken. So
prices are good for these.
Cool. Yeah, $26, pretty solid.
Storm Collectibles is like
comes with a bunch of stuff.
Storm Collectibles is infamously overpriced, so it's kind of cool to see them be cheap.
Yeah, I think it's specifically and only because Jaded Toys ate their lunch with their Street Fighter. So
they're like, hell yeah, give us a piece of that pie.
Yeah, like, you mean we could be doing that? Okay.
Yeah. So let's pull out all the stops. Yeah.
That's all I really got to say about it. I pre-ordered it.
Fair enough. Did you just get Ken, or are you gonna get Ryu too?
He's not up for pre-order, as far as I can tell.
When he goes up.
Yeah, I'll get him.
I see. Okay.
All right. Next up, there was some G.I. Joe reveals randomly.
Randomly.
Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe!
Yo, July! Yo, Joe, July!
Yo, Joe!
Jojo Siwa! Yeah!
So we got on the Joe side, we got
I've only seen one of these.
Three-seater vehicle with a mustache man.
That's
dope.
Wait, that's your brother.
No, it looks more like my grandpa, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Then we got gray suit guy with a beard and he's blowing bubble gum. Yeah! Gray suit!
Why does it come with a jar of piss? What's that all about?
This is something from the mass device arc. That's one of the 3 mass devices. I don't know what it is.
It looks like, actually, the closer I look at it, it looks like an ant colony.
No,
the more I look
like,
at it,
it looks like
frozen turd,
like a ring pop or something.
I don't know what the hell.
A fart flavored ring pop is what it looks like.
And then there's a 2-pack of G.I. Joe Diver and Cobra.
They've got a ring pop too. What the hell?
That's a really cool pack. So I really like
Look at that. Look at their colored guns. Oh
yeah,
my God. No, G.I. Joe just, how do they consistently do good things?
How
you're never,
because guess
you're never, what
there's
else?
More.
Go guess what? But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
There is.
We got a 2-pack of epic effing ninja assassins.
Oh yeah, look at that mask.
One of them has like a Vanitas ass helmet, which is sick.
Dude, wait.
These
guys
amazing.
are dope.
These are amazing as hell. I want this 2-pack because they're so fucking cool.
Can we save the big obvious thing for last?
Well, it's next, but the G.I. Joe or the Cobra Snake giant robot mech with flamethrowers and missiles and claw hands.
So this is crazy.
It looks like it's gonna open and probably be able to seat an actual figure inside.
I would be surprised if you couldn't.
Which
oh my
sick.
God, that's insane.
So cool.
That's okay. We'll talk about more of that after this other one because I want to go back to this.
And then there's this dope ass camo guy with the evil Excalibur, and he's got this crazy mask and 2 masks. One with like a weird beard coming out of a skull. It looks so fucking.
Is that a beard or is that his tongue? That looks like his tongue.
It's a beard. Oh, no. His tongue.
Yeah,
I think he's going.
A tongue or a jaw? Oh, it's a jaw. He's got a jaw and then a tongue.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So bizarre. I
actually really like that guy. I might get him.
It's all
so
sick,
cool.
man.
It's all so cool.
But the mech.
Yeah.
You gotta go back to the mech.
This 2-pack, holy fucking shit.
Yeah. That's
They're
great.
So fucking rad.
They make it really hard to not want to buy all this shit. Good God.
That's gonna have me buy G.I. Joe figures now. It's gonna be bad.
That's the problem.
Is shit in the line, and this line has been consistently cool since it started.
once they get past, like, look, the generic army men are cool, but once they get to
It's
the crazy
cooler,
shit,
yeah.
that's when I'm like, oh my god, how much
these-
money do you think this mech is gonna be? Let's be real.
I would say probably $50, $60.
Only 50 or 60?
I
Yeah,
think
the GI Joe line is like
Yes.
surprisingly cheap most of the time.
I
I
know
was
it's
gonna say,
cheap.
they are so reasonable and they include so much.
Mhm.
I thoroughly, yeah, dude.
And
God,
if
the
there's no
vehicle looks
figure
cool, too.
inside, then it'll be pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't list a figure with him, but I can't. But they always include a figure with them, so I don't know why they wouldn't.
I think because it's
But-
just gonna it'll have the option to put a figure in, but it'll just be a
Yeah.
dead toy otherwise.
Well, shit, man, I might get that.
We're not even done. There's more.
There's more. What?
There's
I actually know
more.
that. This is all. I mean, I only knew about the car and the mech and the ninja pack. So
They
go on.
also revealed the next wave of retro card back
Oh,
figures.
right, they did. Yes, I do know
With-
about this.
CoverGirl looking
Oh, that's CoverGirl.
so much better than the original release. Oh my god, she looks like Sue Storm.
Don't say that.
Wait,
She does.
What?
I mean, Aiden, you could totally use that head on the vintage.
I was
Or on
just thinking that.
Literally
Mhm.
looks like Sue Storm.
You probably
Yeah.
have to do some heat and pop. I don't know how easy do G.I. Joe figures heads come off. Oh wait, no,
She has
sorry,
an
I'm an
alternate
idiot.
head,
It
so-
comes with alternate head. Yeah, no, sorry, just got it locked in.
I have no problem
and
with it.
then,
Head size might be
I think
different,
that's
but you got
Falcon, and then some Cobra Trooper guy, which is very cool. Who's got different helmets, same face, but he's got different readouts on his visors. One says alert, one says what the,
Yeah, that's
which is
good.
great. I love him. I would
Hell,
definitely display
I-
him with the what the.
Yeah, that gives me an idea for like a Renzo custom. Now
Yeah.
that's funny.
God,
The other guy's
so-
boring,
so-
but CoverGirl is great.
Well, he's the other guy's definitely an upgrade compared to the previous versions.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, 100%. But now I'm
CoverGirl
looking
is
at this
He's
and
got
I'm
a
going.
pump shotgun, dude. That's awesome.
yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Now I'm looking
CoverGirl
at
comes
this
with
and
a
I'm
fucking
going.
sledgehammer, which is
She
just
does.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
man, it's so cool.
That's there you go, Aiden. That's literally Sue Storm's head. There you go.
Well,
G.I.
if I'm able to.
G.I. Joe's peak.
I guess I could work. If I wanted to keep, just the hair's
don't-
not flowed out
you-
as much. That's the only thing about
You don't. I mean, yeah, but let's be real. The one that comes with that figure is not good. So
No, it's really bad. I bought the
You're
invisible one, like the translucent one originally.
Yeah.
And well,
Yeah.
I'll just put the head on that normal suit.
but
and
like this head is kind of perfect. I never included into the fact that you could use that for a suit head. It's perfect.
I'll
God,
try
we need new classic
I'll
Fantastic Four.
probably try it. Yeah, I was just thinking.
Listen, Amigo. I don't buy Marvel Legends much anymore, but I'm like, we need a new classic Fantastic Four.
It's been 4 years now, so
New bodies.
It's all
Ooh.
just not a single
Yeah.
miss. Not a single miss. All of these are just fantastic.
Even
Go
the
on.
boring like army men are still cool. Like they
Yeah,
still like,
badass.
but like, I mean, God, that mech is. I cannot get over that mech. That's insane. That's so cool. I don't know how big this is supposed to be. I can't really tell. There's nothing in scale with it.
I mean, it's definitely big. Just
Yeah.
by the vibe.
I mean,
but how big?
but how big can we go?
big?
Also, not a HasLab. Pretty dope.
Yeah,
Although it's not.
sick. I mean,
Well, I get pissed seeing these vehicle sets because I'm like, dude, like, can we?
I wanted to get the Jeep that Ty has. for a
I
while.
wanted. Yeah, that thing is
Or that your
awesome.
dad has.
I want a Punisher
Yeah.
war van. I want a Punisher war van. If they make anything like similar to war van for GI Joe, because I feel like that's the only way it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reconvert.
There are
Yeah.
some third party vans, Aiden, but they might be a little pricey.
I've
super
looked in the past, and I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah, there is a actual straight up Punisher van.
Yeah.
Also,
Like
I just wanted to point out, I didn't even realize, the guy in the 3-seater vehicle comes with goggles, a up bandana, down bandana, motorcycle helmet, army helmet, capless like just a sun visor, a thermos, and then also binocs. So he's got tons of shit.
Loaded. It's loaded.
That's just so cool. G.I. Joe's so good.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
they're about they're about 160, Aiden. Pretty pricey.
Uh,
What color is Punisher van in your mind? Black?
Yeah, it's black. Can you send me a listing that you were looking at?
Sure. Actually, there's one for. What is Punisher van usually? Does it have? Is it more like a traditional van, or does it have like barricade stuff
it's
around
usually
it?
just like it's like a blacked out van, but it has like more armor on it. Like on the
Oh,
front.
okay. Well, I got this one. This one's 145. This one's a bit cheaper. Sorry, Tyno, we're derailing things a little bit here. I'm just gonna send these links and then we can move on.
Oh yeah, you gotta get back to. Ooh, thanks,
Gotta
Brandon.
get Back to the Future. That's the plain one. I'll send you the more armored one. That's a bit more.
Big Bad Toy Store. You know what? That's not bad.
Let me send you the armored one though.
I think I would black out like the rims. On that first one.
Like with the rims.
Oh, that second one's much better. Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, that's tempting.
Yeah. That's the Punisher van.
Doesn't show the doors like opening at any point.
Yeah.
No, but I think they. Features rolling wheel, pivoting front wheels, opening doors, sliding side doors, opening rear doors. Yeah, they just don't show it. Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, moving on.
All right. Hell yeah.
Moving on.
We know what Aiden's asking for Christmas.
Daddy, please, Daddy.
It's a good idea.
Great idea.
You want to tell us about some new rival skins?
Yes. Okay. A little bit of build up there. These skins are interesting. They with the rival skins, they always kind of drop very randomly, and they're always very interesting. So I will send what I've got a good photo of both of them actually. So we've got the names. I might get the names wrong, but the first one is definitely Infinity War Nomad Cap.
Nomad Cap.
Nomad, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this skin makes me want to play Cap more because Cap, I don't like his base suit very much, but
that design, that costume's always been really cool.
I've always really liked the Infinity War Cap. I've always been biased towards it. I just love his dumb beard, like rough beard. He looks like he's gonna beat the shit out of me. I like it. I really dig it. The other one is Luna Snow 2099.
For some reason, the Cap skin just emphasizes his Rob Liefeld ass chest so much more.
God,
oh yeah.
They should do. Well, they shouldn't do it now because of all the stuff going on with Rob Liefeld. But
I actually just read about that today.
Yeah,
just a classic comic Cap skin would encapsulate that perfectly.
A gigantic chest. Yeah.
Yeah, his big old titties.
Yes. Luna's interesting because, well, she's pretty, she kind of does just look like an Overwatch character, honestly.
Yeah. Pretty cute.
But
pretty cute.
the thing I really like about this skin is the fact that they change her ice effects so that there's, music trails that, go off when you're running around. And they actually had a lot of fun with this skin. And I think her song is different, too. I think they have a more, techie-based song.
Interesting.
So these skins where they just go all out and give them new effects and stuff is awesome. They got to do more of that because that is just really cool. Obviously, they're more expensive. Probably not going to get the Luna skin. Maybe the Cap skin, but I'm trying not to buy too many skins.
You're getting the Luna skin. Don't lie.
I don't play Luna that much.
You're gonna put her in your jar. That's why.
Ooh.
Well, when I get the amazing Yamaguchi Luna Snow action figure, maybe then. But it's amazing Yamaguchi.
Wink.
Wank.
Exact. That's what you'll be doing.
I didn't mean to come across like that, but I guess I did. Anyways, cool skins. They're fun. I don't have too much else to say, but it's cool that we're still getting.
You have more to say about the next topic, and then the next topic.
Aiden's got 3 topics in a row to talk about.
I was so fucking. I know that's what I was asking Brandon. I'm like, do we want to split that up?
Do we split up? No, it works.
It's
okay.
in order of importance.
This was actually This was breaking news today. Breaking news today. All right. We found out about some Lego One Piece information, specifically set names. We knew about the prices, but now we got names, and the context is fascinating. So
interesting.
I'm going to send these here. This should be pretty reliable. If not, then I will die. But here's what we know. Cheapest set, Party's Bar. That's where Luffy hangs out with Shanks all the time. It is a $30 set, 300 pieces. Seems pretty fair in value to me. In fact, all the value for these sets are actually pretty good. All the price to part ratio, for the most part, seems pretty fair. Yes. So Party's Bar is, I assume it's going to be a pretty small looking set. I assume Kid Luffy, Shanks, maybe one other figure. If it's going to be another figure, it's either going to be the bandit that fucks with Luffy, or it's going to be the barkeeper. One of those two. Probably the barkeeper. Makino is her name. Yeah. But I can see Lego being like, let's throw some conflict in the box. So they throw the mountain bandit in there, because why not?
Because
Buggy Circus. Yeah. Buggy Circus, 537 pieces. $50. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you could even put in this set. Maybe the tank that they drowned Luffy in, but that seems like a weird thing to put in a Lego set. Or like some kind of cannon. Yeah, I'm not fully sure. I mean, obviously Luffy, Buggy, and then I don't really know who else. Maybe Zoro. I don't really know who else you could. Maybe some of his other crewmates, but I have no idea.
No, I think it'll be like Luffy and Zoro, Luffy and Nami, Luffy and Usopp, and then like the Baratie would be like Luffy and Sanji. I think they're gonna split it up, make you have to buy them all.
Oh, probably. So yeah, because we got Arlong Park again. These price to parts are crazy. I'm shocked for a licensed theme. 926 pieces, $80. Obviously, Arlong it was coming out set. It'd be a fool not to put Arlong in there.
Another fish man.
Yeah, I would assume this is the one with Nami. Be weird not throw her in this one. Maybe I'm imagining Luffy's probably in every set, because why wouldn't he be?
Yeah.
Plus you're gonna have options for him without the stretchy arms and with the regular arms. So this surprised me. This last order genuinely shocked me, because I assumed for a long time that the Mary was gonna be the most expensive set. I was convinced. I was wrong. I was very wrong. The Mary is actually the second most expensive set at $130 with 1,376 pieces. That's great. That's an affordable version of this set. That is awesome. Is it going to be the most detailed that it can be? No, definitely not. But for 160 probably Canadian dollars, that's totally fine. I will get this thing, no problem. I really hope that this would come with all the crew, but they probably won't. They probably will split it across every other set, which is like if you were ever going to include every crewmate, this would be the place.
The only like exception I could see is like maybe like a different Zoro in another set, and like Sanji could be in the Arlong Park set, and then maybe the exclusive figure to the Baratie is like Mihawk.
He'll definitely be exclusive to that one. I can see them doing Garp in the Going Merry set too. They really wanted to.
Yeah. Good.
Maybe Kobe. They want to throw him in. And then the most expensive set is the 18 plus Baratie, or Baratie, if you want to be fancy. Crazy. Would have never guessed that this is the set they decide to go all out on. It's obviously it's bigger than the Mary. It makes sense, but in my brain I was like, this is gonna be like a kind of like a play set. Like I assumed it was gonna be like the place where Zoro. That's what I assumed it was gonna be. Very simple. Was not assuming they were gonna try. I assume this is gonna be like as much of the full ship as they can do, or at least a big. It's really hard because again, it's $300. So, like, where's that money going? Like, it's a big ship. There's a lot going on. But you're telling me there's an 18 plus Baratie set that's probably going to come with Mihawk? You can say it either way. It's not.
They say it's TA in the show.
Well, you know what? Baratie, my ass. Okay. They also say it differently in the anime. Consistently.
Okay. Well, I've only watched this show.
It's just strange. It's a very strange decision that I'm kind of like, I don't even know what you would compare it to. I don't know. It would be like Aiden, it would almost be like getting not a D2C bugle. No, I don't really know what a good comparison would be. Because we've gotten cheaper bugles before. I don't know. It's weird. It's like you'd think the main thing would be the expensive one, the big expensive one, and not this thing that we see maybe a couple times in the series.
It's like, oh, the berry should have been the big D2C, not anything else.
I think so too, but I am also okay with it being cheaper and more affordable. And plus, Lego sets look good nowadays. Even if it is cheaper, it's going to look good. Will it look as good as if it was a $300 set? Absolutely not. But it's still going to look good. It's still going to be... It's going to be undersized.
It'd be like if the Council of Elrond was 130 and then Bag End was 300.
They did, remember when they did like the $30?
Yeah, the little like
yeah,
yeah.
We launched game.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, kind of like that. It's like the Battle of Helm's Deep is like a $20 set, and then no.
Well, yeah. They only had like the little wall. If you only made the wall and didn't make the actual castle, be like, well, what the hell? So
yeah, it's interesting. It's a very interesting decision. I'm still thinking about it, but I cannot wait to see these sets. I'm so excited. I can't believe this is a full theme. I'm shocked. And then we also got confirmation. Again, if this is reliable, which I'm assuming it is, I'll release August 1st. And then 6 more sets in 2026, which is wild. Just wild. This is a whole ass theme. This is getting crazy treatment. I love it. It has my wallet quaking. Don't know if I will buy all of them. It's going to depend on those minifigures. Because if I can get other figures in other places, cool, I'll pull a Sonic. But I have a feeling they're not going to make it easy for me. Because I need Shanks. I need Buggy, I need all those guys, And I assume that... Well, I can only assume, I don't know how true this is, but I can assume that the 2026 sets will be related to Season 2. It just makes sense to me. It's lines up pretty well. Season 2 is also dropping in August, so August is going to be a big month, man. It's going to be crazy. I'm already sweating thinking about this shit. But did not think I was already committing like, well, I'm gonna buy a $300 Going Merry set, and now I'm like, oh, I have to maybe buy a $300 Baratier set, and I'm like, but if it looks good, which it will. I mean, I have no doubts, unless they pull some BS. These are all they're not mini dolls. We already know they're minifigures, but I don't know. I think I'm just saying, I'm giddy. I'm very giddy with the thought of this happening. I'm extremely excited, but good to see. I cannot wait to get official reveals. It's going to be crazy. I'll be very, very happy.
Now you mentioned Season 2 comes out in August. Speaking of Season 2.
I forgot about this. This is kind of a footnote. Honestly, there's not too much to talk about. Season 2 recently wrapped production.
You put it on the list, my guy.
I did. I just kind of got excited. I also didn't know that our week was going to be as big as it was. I'll just post this picture here. They post a picture. Season 2 is officially wrapped. It's great news to hear about. It's really, really dope. Interestingly enough, I will say, they've done a very good job at keeping things under wraps. There's not a lot of crazy, like, we haven't seen what Robin looks like yet. We haven't seen Chopper at all. Now, it's obviously they're not going to leak Chopper because he's not a physical thing. I'm sure they have something on set for him, but, it's not like they can leak the CGI model. You know what I'm saying? So,
we have Sean Gunn squatting in a little fursuit.
I wish it was.
I imagine like the Sonic films where they just have the plastic stand-in.
I hope they're doing that. I really do, because that's a really smart way to go about it. Well, they did puppets too in Sonic 3.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yes. I also, by the way, love these guys' outfits here. Luffy's pants, like, I don't know what the fuck's happening with his pants, but they're very odd looking. Everyone else's outfits are references to something. Like Usopp's outfit in specific is a reference to a special piece of art that Oda did at one point, which I love that, by the way. They are intentionally going back and taking outfits from like very like one-off drawings and actually bringing them into the story. I love that. I think that's a great idea. Zoro he clearly didn't want to change it up. Yeah, he didn't change it up at all. Nami's got her outfit specifically for like the whale stuff, which is really great. And Sanji's just got a nice little. He looks like a handsome man. Look at him. He's got his nice little shirt on.
Sanji's just looking like he's going to a casual interview.
God, I cannot wait to see. I'm so excited for. We got some more information too. It is the 22nd anniversary of celebrating Gold Roger's execution, which is interesting.
Oh, wow.
Marine Victory Day. So that's not a thing from the anime. So I like that. That's a new, and it actually kind of makes sense why maybe the town's more populated this time of year. No, I don't know. I am so excited for this season. Like, it might be one of the biggest things I'm the most anticipated for at this point. It's crazy how I went 180 on this show. I was like, I don't want this at all. Now I'm like, give it to me. Yeah, everyone did.
All three.
Everyone did. Aiden never finished it.
I got to episode 6. I'll probably finish it when season 2.
When season 2 comes out, you got to finish it, man, because it's
good.
Look, it's not the most amazing thing in the world, but it's so good. It's so good. It's not good, but it's really good.
I think I've told you if there's any anime that's really caught my interest at all, it's probably One Piece.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Well, I would never force you to watch the anime ever in my life. That is maybe when the remake comes out, maybe. But
I don't know. Maybe I'll read the manga more because I didn't hate it. It was just so polarizing to read backwards for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It got to the point where when I read comics, I have to be like, which way is which? And I have to be like, oh, yeah. Because Ty will send me like a manga panel, and I'll be like, wait, I have to, oh, right, yeah. Like, in my brain, it's really weird. It's very strange to go back and forth. But, oh, man, yeah, no, I'm so excited for season 2. I cannot wait. I am already imagining things. Lest we not forget, Joe Benjalilio, he's Crocodile, so I'm just like, I'm shitting my pants.
That's gonna be great.
He's so cool. He's so cool. He was a woman maybe at one point.
He was Luffy's mom.
Fuck you.
It's canon. You can't convince me otherwise.
It's actually not canon, but it probably is.
It's real.
What's next?
Do you need to go feed your doggies before we get into the big stuff?
Oh, it is 5. You're right. That's probably not. Yeah. Okay, piss break.
Took you long enough.
Sorry. The dog would not come back inside. He likes to just stand out there and bark at people. There's snow everywhere, so he sits underneath the trailer where there's no snow. And he kicks his feet up and he goes.
Dummy. What a dummy.
What a moron.
What an idiot.
What an idiot. What a stupid bastard.
Jurassic World Rebirth released a dweller.
It did. What do you guys think? You guys excited for Jurassic World 7? Jurassic Park 7. Jurassic Park 7. Yeah.
7. That sounds so wrong.
Movie. They didn't even wait that long. I feel like the last one came out like 2 years ago.
No, I think it's too early just to come back and be like, let's try again. There's not long enough gap.
This one's very strange.
So bad. It was a dumpster fire of a dumpster fire. Yeah, it would have been
of a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah.
No, you're preaching the choir, brother. This is a very strange idea for this movie.
It's literally King Kong, Kong Skull Island.
Right. Yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah. We gotta go to the original island. They made mutants.
Instead of Brie Larson, you got ScarJo, and instead of Tom Hiddleston, you got Guy.
Guy
from Wicked. Guy from Wicked, actually.
Sure. Yes.
He is from Wicked.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, right? I'm just telling you, he's from Wicked.
Yeah.
I could be lying. I'm glad you believe me.
I don't know.
Guy from Wicked. Yeah, it's a weird idea for a movie. You know what? I almost give. It's a little interesting. At least it's not just the dinosaurs are running around. I mean, it is what it is. But also, They're mutant dinosaurs now. Also,
No.
why wouldn't you just
like there
nuke the
weren't
shit?
in the last 3 movies?
I guess they all already are mutants.
Yeah, because what was the one they did? And I mean, outside of
Indominus Rex,
Indominus,
there
and then
was the weird
Indoraptor. Indoraptor.
and then
Also,
I'm
the
pretty sure
little
they had
girl
something in
had
the last
dinosaur
one as
DNA.
well.
I didn't watch the third one because I gave.
I didn't
I'm
either.
sure they had
Getting a
something
shit.
in the third one.
The little girl from the second one was like a dinosaur
clone.
hybrid child. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
just a
like-
clone or whatever.
Yeah, they yeah, this is like a thing, but also these dinosaurs are more epic and scary, and they're like aliens. And it's like,
This
alright.
island, it's full of the worst, the dinosaurs that were too dangerous
First
to
of
be
all,
on the main park.
Well, okay.
Why
so you show us a
would
T-Rex and
you-
you show us raptors, which were on the park? So what the?
But
fuck
the raptor has 2 heads though, Tyler.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the raptor in the tank has 2 heads.
No, I was talking. I was talking about the raptors that were out.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The fucking what's it called? The long neck guy has a fucking rat death tail that he swings around.
Oh yeah, he's got spines on his neck too.
Yeah, it's fucked up. First of all, like this, I know it's a movie and like logic flies out the window, but like, why the fuck would you keep any of these things alive? Why wouldn't you just immediately
nuke
kill
the
them?
island.
Oh, that too. Yeah, just also, oh no, there's evil death alien dinosaurs.
That's I'm like, it's so stupid that they had this whole fucking failed experiments island like the whole time.
Why would you not know?
So
Why would you not know?
there's dinosaurs in the water, you know. There's mosasaurs in the water. Why aren't they just like you've already? If you're trying to contain them on the island, you've already failed because the mosasaur would go into the ocean.
But no, there were Spinosauruses in the water too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
why would they
fish
not-
Spinosauruses.
that's even more argument that they're also land creatures that also go in the fucking water.
You failed.
They really don't. They really don't want to commit to this idea that the end of the second movie set up. I know they tried to in the third movie, but it didn't.
They are clearly rebooting.
They clearly don't know.
I think this probably is like, no, none of that happened, and we're going back to before the.
I think the first Jurassic World probably happened. I'm sure they want to consider that.
I mean, they only talk about the original park, though.
Yeah.
They're like, this movie's clearly banking on your Jurassic Park nostalgia.
Well, maybe it takes place before those ones. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's like takes place in like 2007 or some bullshit like that. But ScarJo's in it, which is like, okay, that's one reason to go see the movie. But not really, because it's not gonna save the dumbass script.
No.
I'm
glad she's working. You know.
Yeah, no, you never really see her in movies like this anymore.
She got pissed off with the Black Widow situation. To be fair, it's weird. It's very strange. All these movies make like $1 billion, so this one probably will do.
Little children begged their parents to see dinosaurs.
I want to see dinosaur on big screen. I want to see dinosaur with big alien mouth. I want to see dinosaur with long tongue.
Guys, gotta ask this. Favorite dinosaur?
My favorite dinosaur is the Bronchosaurus, and he go.
My favorite dinosaur is the Scarius Reximus.
I like big fucking scary Reximus Prime.
Actually, my favorite.
they're called
Actually, my favorite is the new mutated one that's based on the xenomorph and having.
They're based on xenomorph, and they're based on xenomorph. They're based on Freddy Krueger. They're based on fucking. They're based on.
Listen, alright, it's pretty high concept. You wouldn't understand, but my favorite is the Xenorancorus Reximus.
Yeah.
It's very smart, and also John Hammond referenced this in the original movie, and also Smash Don't Care About Your Feelings. This is the audience of people that watch this movie. I'm sorry, okay? You could be excited for this movie. I don't give a piss. I'm not going to see it. Although, you know what? It might be cool to see okay. It might be cool to see Xenoraptor dinosaur Rancor monster. No, hold on. It might be cool to see it do some cool shit, okay?
Xenorancorasaurus morph.
But also, could have easily moved a couple words on the page. This is just a different franchise. You did not need to make this a Jurassic Park movie. Yeah. This could have easily been
this
mutant.
Could have
mutant.
This yeah. You could have Marvel could have bought this movie and made a Savage Land movie.
Literally, there you go. Aiden just got a brain blast.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
That is one of the things I want to see in MCU.
Unironically, not even a bad idea. Unironically, not even a bad idea. Can you imagine fucking Sauron dropping down in the middle, going like, "I'll fucking kill you all," and he's voiced by like a famous like A-list actor? That kind of sounds peak. Hold on. Why are there no dinosaurs? Can they please? I don't give a fuck. Can they please just in one of these movies have a dinosaur just start talking to people? I know it sounds stupid, but he just goes like, "You are my enemy."
No.
No. They're gonna do next movie brain.
It will.
Like,
it will.
Well,
it'll be like a mimic thing.
They're communicating with us, and they're gonna do like their own rift on Planet of the Apes, and it's fucking.
In this movie, ScarJo's about to get eaten by a T-Rex, and then it stops, and it like tilts its head, and it's Arnold's voice, and he says, "Scarlett Johansson, I'm here to save your life. Come with me if you want to live."
T-Rex is always a good guy. Why can't the T-Rex just be a bastard, man? Why? I don't want the.
Come on.
Also, you know what? They're gonna pull some bullshit and say this is the exact same T-Rex from the first movie. They're gonna do it. You know they're going to. I'm gonna be like, shut.
But these ones were too dangerous for the park.
Well, he looks like a normal T-Rex, so he probably is just the normal one who got moved over.
Guess what? There's going to be in the climax of the movie, the evil super dinosaur is going to try to eat them, and the T-Rex is going to fight this evil super dinosaur, and
then the Raptors will come out, and they'll save the day, and
then they will survive.
And then they'll fly away in a plane and go,
"Oh, sorry, T-Rex."
And I'm like,
little T-Rex is like,
that song, the soundtrack's incredible. But these movies fucking are goofy. They're so goofy. They're so like they don't even know what to do anymore. They're just like Thatch and I were talking. They're going to space at some point. They're going to space. T-Rex in space. It's happening.
We're gonna find out there's a lab on the moon of failed experiments.
There's gonna be a fucking Jurassic Galaxy is gonna have like you're gonna have fucking
aliens are real.
You're gonna have pterodactyls with like helmets on, and then like harnesses on the back with pilots like their X-wings.
Yeah. And Tom Holland. Well, actually, that's fucking Dino Riders. That sounds fucking cool. Dino Riders was an old toy theme from like the 80s that never took off. So let's get that going, please. Aiden's losing his goddamn mind.
Fuck.
Does that not sound... Look, okay, as stupid as that is like... This is... Okay, that as much as they don't want to miss it, this is fucking Fast and Furious now. They have now, like, they're going too far. They have now... They went too far with those couple movies.
They went too far with the first couple. The third one's awful.
Oh, yeah. Third one's bad. Jurassic Park... Actually, there's... Jurassic Park and Jurassic World are like the only decent movies. That's it. Jurassic World's not even that good, but it's like better than everything.
It's okay.
Aiden, you cannot tell me that Jurassic Park: The Lost World is good. Okay.
It's not. I mean, there's sequences in it that I enjoy.
I liked Jurassic Park 3 as a kid, but it's not a very good movie.
I was gonna say that same thing.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable when especially the Spinosaurus. That shit rocked as a kid.
I was gonna say that is my favorite dinosaur to this day. It is a fucking.
It's cool, but it's not very well made.
And I hate the mom in that movie. She's so fucking.
She's annoying. You know what? Do you remember the dream sequence where he wakes up on the raptors talking? He's going, "Alan."
Yeah, I hate that. It's so dumb.
It's so good. He's got like raptor PTSD, and he's like, "Oh, I can't."
That's why the Spinosauruses are in the water. They're semi-aquatic.
But these ones are fully aquatic. These ones are
How do you know? They're in shallow water.
That makes it even cooler.
No, Ty, they're not in shallow water. The fucking big guys underneath.
Their
them.
islands are right there, though. They're not in the ocean.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe it's a pool, and he hides underneath the pool. Okay.
Yeah. Because
like
the Mosasaur, Jurassic World, when he.
You know what I really like about the Mosasaur? The Mosasaur always goes. Oh.
He goes.
Oh yeah.
It's like a whale.
Why is that the? Okay, you know what would actually be cool? If they wanted to actually do something cool, they take the Mosasaur and he does the meme where he jumps out and then he keeps flying. He's got fucking dragon wings.
Woo!
Would that not be the coolest thing ever? Okay, it's not cool. None of this is cool.
We're getting the studio way too many more ideas for 10 films. So
the guys over at Universal write that shit down. Write it down.
Let's talk about some good fucking shit now.
Someone hire these kids. They're geniuses.
Wait a minute. Space?
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry. Did you say Dinosaur Star Wars?
Chat? Save that.
They give them fucking lightsabers.
They've got laser swords, Aiden, and they shoot lasers out of their mouth.
T-Rex walks in.
I'm and then fucking Rebirth, all right.
And then fucking
the lightsaber, his mouth is here,
Aiden.
and the lightsaber sticks out like this far.
Next,
Fantastic Four. Fuck this noise.
Hold on. Okay. One last thing. One of these movies will be called Jurassic Park Resurrection, and you know it will. Even though Rebirth is the exact same title.
You know what?
One of them will be called. You know what? It'll be Jurassic Park Rebirth, Revelations.
Yeah. Yes, I was about to say that. Yes. That's exact. I was just about to say Revelations. I'm like, oh.
All right. You want to talk about good stuff now?
It'll be the Triple R trilogy.
All right. Let's talk about something good. Let's talk about something I actually care about.
Fantastic Four.
So, Fantastic Four dropped a trailer this week, and guess what?
I knew that the song sounded familiar. I knew that was Ty.
Yeah, it was Ty. Michael Galaccio
almost
got
killed
Ty.
me because I almost said something a few times.
Wow. Oh, yeah, Kevin Galaccio scratched you up the room.
Like, yeah, he's
he's
right.
He's like James McAvoy in fucking Onsen when he's got that sniper set out.
So they dropped a trailer. Didn't know it was happening. It was guys, watch out. I think there's leaks out there. And that's like, no, it's not leaks. It's just like a trailer.
No, there was rumors like last week.
Can we talk about that teaser trailer by the way too? Because it was fucking weird. Because they play the same kid laughing sound effect. Like
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I heard the kid stock sound effect, like like the laughter.
There was so many people on like Instagram going, "I've heard this noise before," and then they post the clip from Phantom Menace where they meet the Jedi for the first time, and all the kids run up and it goes, and it's like it's a stock sound effect. It's like recognizing the horse sound effect. Everyone knows the horse sound effect. You know the class. The Wilhelm scream, the horse sound effect. Everyone knows.
The Wilhelm scream. What the fuck's the horse sound effect?
The horse sound effect.
The horse. If you've seen anything, I know because I just watched D&D. They use the horse sound effect at the start of that movie.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
The horse.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Not one horse sound effect.
When the horse. I'm sorry. When the horse neighs, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the horse sound. Yes.
You're saying the horse sound effect. I'm like, what the fuck could the horse be doing? So. I love you, dude. I just wasn't sure.
What else would the horse be doing?
Oh, everyone knows the horse sound effect. So like,
everyone knows the iconic horse sound effect, okay?
Aiden knows what I'm talking about, though. He's heard the horse sound effect before.
As soon as you say like, oh, in D&D, I'm like, oh, I remember that now.
Yeah, it's the very start of the movie.
Like it's a fucking universal concept.
It is.
Everyone knows.
It is.
No horse sound effect has ever stood out to me because I don't give a fuck about the horse sound.
Wait, I'm about to prove you so wrong right now.
You don't need to.
You can't prove me wrong that I don't care about the horse sound. That's my opinion. I don't care.
Looking up the horse sound effect.
The horse sound.
I just want to talk about this damn trailer.
Seriously. We are talking about the trailer, but we have to talk about the horse sound.
The horse sound.
What horse sounds?
Oh my god.
I'm not even able to hear it.
I know. Okay, never mind. All right, moving on. Let's move on.
All right, so
yes,
we got our teaser trailer. Finally, the Fantastic Four. They did a nice little like countdown thing. I woke up early as hell because they had a live stream. It was just a fucking 1 hour rocket countdown. I'm like, well, great. I'm going back to sleep. Then I woke up and they had like a 10-minute segment. They had like the main four come out on the floor, and they each did like in the first Fantastic Four issue have all their hands over and they press the big 4 button and they launched the trailer.
That's cool.
It was pretty cool. They each got like to ask questions about.
Were they in character or were they the actors?
No, it was just the actors. Yeah, you think fucking Ben Grimm comes out?
No. Well, I thought you said 10 minutes. You said 10-minute sequence, so I thought they like made something for the.
No. Well,
the
just like
gotcha.
them, like having interview questions.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
Is that where her?
I think Nos coming out with his suit. Oh gosh,
He's like walking out. All right, let's talk about it. So,
hey, you mooks, let's
I
launch
think
the trailer.
I think it's pretty safe to say that we're all in pretty.
Yes.
We're pretty happy about it.
Fourth time's a charm. All right, for Fantastic
So,
Four.
When the original, what was it? D23? Was it D23?
Fifth time.
When did the footage
for live action?
Yeah, the original shitty one.
That's 90s. Yeah, so you have 90s. Yeah. You have the Fox,
the 2 Fox movies, and then Fan 4 Stick, and now this one. So it's 5.
Oh, I meant like iterations though, not like films.
I mean,
new continuities, bro.
I mean like iterations. I get it though. Yeah, it's 5th technically.
It is the 5th time. Yeah. Well, so yeah, when this came out, I was like, kind of blown away by how good it looked.
I think it's it's definitely one of the best teasers we've gotten.
Marvel is just going hard lately.
I don't remember the last Marvel trailer. The last Marvel trailer we got was probably Deadpool Wolverine.
Daredevil. It was Daredevil. Oh, sorry. No, I gotcha.
Yeah, the most hype. Like everyone was on consensus of like this is gonna be fucking amazing.
And Ty, you're thinking of friggin' Cap 4. I just meant with Daredevil.
Asterisk Cap 4 comes out next week.
Okay. Yeah, but we haven't gotten like I guess aside from that like look, I'm talking about recent trailers is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cap 4 is coming out. It probably won't be very good. I'm probably gonna go see it.
Probably stinko.
I'm probably gonna go see it because I'm like, what the fuck? Sure. I'll go watch Cap 4 in movie theater.
Well. We might have to record on Saturday, depending.
I was thinking either we do that or we just wait till next week, till the week after.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I don't know if it's worth doing all that.
You guys gotta go on next week and do like top 10 anime babes again. So
top 10 animated Fortnite babes. Okay. Can't complain, man. Can't complain.
I'm gonna miss it too. So
Aiden, I kind of want you to take the lead with this because I feel like you are gonna have the most to say out of any of us.
I think Braden and I are losing our minds.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. God, man, my thoughts are over the place with this trailer, but it's all positive because there's so much that's good about it. Mm-hmm. Genuinely, it looks like it's gonna be a great movie. We're finally gonna be getting a true take on the Fantastic Four that. Thank God that this movie took the liberty of saying, hey, let's have these guys in their own universe so they can fully flesh out of who these characters are.
Great idea. 60s, wonderful idea.
Yes, and the 60s like, retro futuristic backdrop, it's perfect because
I almost feel like that's what the multiverse saga should have been in the first place. It's just focusing on different worlds.
Yeah, I think it would let it thrive. You probably could have put the X-Men in now by then.
Yeah.
For it.
Something interesting like that, but
world they're in. No, you're good. I just want to say the world that they're in is basically like the original Marvel Comics world, where all the heroes like exist and just like the kind of traditional '60s setup. But there's like buildings where the technology is slightly different. The movie just looks absolutely amazing. Like I can't wait to see more of what the world building is going to be like, and especially for now pertaining to our villain of how much what's at stake for all of it. But it's such a brisk, quick trailer. It just gives us a perfect, just little taste of everything.
Little taste.
Yes, like the Thing, who looks like the Thing.
Yeah,
he's got the big brow. Mm-hmm. He's wearing a shirt, which is funny because he did it in the early issues, but I like that they're just kind of sticking to it for right now. He's gonna rip it off eventually. I know that. Hopefully,
he's gonna say the Thing. He's gonna say the plot.
Amazing. The texture on him and even the motion capture. I know some people are a little bit with the voice. I love Ben when he's kind of more caveman talkish, where it's more Brooklyn accent, where he's like, "Hey, a little bit deeper." But it was kind of uncanny. Like we're like, oh my god, that's the fucking Thing. Like he's just making dinner, just casual.
I would describe that scene being a little uncanny, not because it's bad, but it is just the realized comic Thing.
That is what we really wanted to see from the trailer. I feel like we got to see the Thing. Let's see how he looks. So, and I think
everything from the voice to
I
the
don't know
clapping
this.
with the rock sound, like that is everything.
Yes, the sound design, especially when he sticks his finger in his
Yes.
mouth, I like
licks
hearing
it.
the pebble sound
Yeah.
effect. I'm like, oh my god!
Like
I
the
just want to see his
scraping,
teeth. I want to see his
Yeah.
big wide teeth, like he fucking has in the
his
comic.
fucking Sonic teeth.
Yes, I love that.
His ugly
I love
Sonic
that.
teeth. He
Um,
smiles into the camera.
The thing in this makes, and I have a soft spot for those first two Fantastic Four movies just because they're fucking cheesy and ridiculous.
oh, even Ben
This
had the big
makes
teeth in
the thing in that look like a porno costume, and
Oh, yeah.
it kind of makes
Yes.
the entire crew of those movies look like porno actors.
They really do. It was the early 2000s, man. If Spider-Man's costume was, we got lucky with that one, but
Yeah.
we didn't get characters like Black Cat or anything. Good lord, it would have been
Bad.
The movie
early.
looks
Yeah.
great. The trailer gives us a
Yes.
great hint of dynamics between especially Reed and Sue. You guys were mentioning the other day, like the shot of where you see when they're on the shuttle. We're definitely gonna be getting some flashback cut scenes. This
I like that.
story.
Don't tell a full origin. Doesn't need to be a full origin.
On Reed's
Little.
face when Sue is phasing away because he's not knowing what's going on, but he's genuinely like upset, like what the fuck's going on? I'm about to lose the love of my life. Is great.
Chemistry is there.
Yeah. What?
Great.
Reed Richards cares
About his
What?
wife. He's not slapping her.
Doesn't neglect her or anything. They have a very loving and
That's weird.
yeah.
That's odd. That's not right. They have family dinner at 7:00. What the hell?
This isn't Reed
Never be
Richards
such-
as of
Look at
the
the animated.
90s.
Look at the animated Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four series where he denies Sue being intelligent at all.
I'm sick
sorry.
of humoring your delusions, woman.
Yeah, woman, that is a crazy line.
That's a crazy take.
All right. I don't want to get off topic, but
I know,
the movie, I'm just floored by it. The shots of seeing Ben and the looking at himself, watching himself on TV, and then it shuts off.
Beautiful.
Great.
Oh, man. Oh.
Pure Jack Kirby thing.
Yeah.
This man, this monster, fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I've seen people complaining about his design, and I'm like, I don't even.
Nope.
People are saying that the CGI is unfinished.
It looks
I'm
nope.
like,
It
what?
looks cool. And I wonder. It's wonderful that they use like an on-set stand-in for like the photo reel.
That
Like
it really helps. It
pops.
really helps.
He looks great. I don't think the thing could have been any. He couldn't be any more perfect. He is just amazing.
You're okay. You're okay with his size too, right?
I
You're
am.
okay with
I am.
Okay.
I think that's proper size. It makes sense because I'm not thinking about when they're going to be doing the Lego set this year because they're making him a minifigure. I'm like, I can see that working.
Now it makes more sense. Yeah.
Yes. Because the thing is not like Hulk sized. He's a little bit smaller than that, but he can fight the fucking Hulk.
Yeah.
He's
a thick guy. He's a thick guy, but he's not. He's not a tall guy.
He's a bit taller. That's all. But I think he's in a good scale. It's just they have his silhouette down, like his head. That is so important because it's not generic like how. No offense to Fox films, but even every iteration we've gone before, even the '90s one, he's like fucking like that.
Yeah.
They got the brow down. That was the biggest thing in the brow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm so pleased by that. It looks so damn good. I love their costumes. I've always been a sucker for the white and blue for the Fantastic Four. I just prefer that. I know the black and blue is original. But I like that they took the liberty for this film because now we're having so many different iterations of film. They've always called that color scheme.
It feels more
That's the original '90s film because they did the white and blue there.
Well, I was gonna say it also feels more retro too.
It does.
Like,
it does.
Feels,
yeah,
those colors feel a lot more like
the aesthetic of the world. Yeah.
Like like 60s, like fantastic, whatever the term is.
I gotta say too, the production design in this film, correct. I mean, outside of maybe Guardians films, I feel like this is the best we've seen for a Marvel production in some time because they're going all out, because it's outside of a
new world. You gotta sell it, right?
It is. I appreciate. I can't wait to see just more of the world building or what I want to see more of this world. It's like so fascinating to seeing these characters in that. I also got to say, oh man, Galactus. I kind of jump into it because brain's all right. Do I want to hold off maybe? Let's wait.
I don't know. Yeah, let's wait. Interesting.
I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything else.
He back.
Are you good?
Yeah. I thought the dogs were mauling each other outside. No, he was messing with my mom upstairs. Good lord.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I was concerned because you got up real quick and I was like, whoa.
Well, it sounded like when they go crazy, they like scream and like I was like, oh my god, like why are they out? And then my mom he was just trying to bite my mom's toes. So.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I just want to make sure that everything's all right.
Yeah.
So we're finally getting a proper Galactus. Not a big fucking cloud. No fart cloud.
Cloud is real. It's real.
Obviously, we don't see his face and everything yet, but he has the headpiece, and my god, ingenious design move of the little glimmers of light that he has on him. I cannot wait to see more of this design, but we're getting a full-fledged fucking Galactus. It's just perfection. It's really cool because it's kind of reinforcing so much of like how they want to protect their home and family and everything, and having. I think it's such a bold move. Like, hey, we're doing a new Fantastic Four movie. Let's just put Galactus there immediately. We're kind of like, they're in this movie. They're checking off so much of like the other films didn't get this right. Let's try it and make it work. And I just
and Silver Surfer's there too.
Yes, and we're gonna see
not in the trailer, but
no, she's not in the trailer. Super excited to see her. The female version, what's her name? Therma Ball. I think that's Silver Surfer's wife. In the comics. Ball, I believe. There's like two different ones.
Ball.
I'm thinking of like there's two different characters for it. But
Frankie Ray Nova. Just kidding. I know.
Yeah,
it's not.
Shalabal.
What's the old man again? What do you call Red Ghost or something?
Yes, that is. Oh my God, what's the actor's name? I'm sorry.
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich. He's gonna play Vulture in Spider-Man 4 from Sam Raimi. Yeah, he might be playing Red Ghost. I thought he was gonna play Puppet Master, which was another Fantastic Four villain, but Red Ghost makes sense to giving on his look. But I'm like, he just has like it's Red Ghost and his super apes, and that's always like the dumbest. I mean. That's the charm of the Fantastic Four comics. I would have loved. I hope we see.
What are you groaning about, Ty?
I hope we see Mole Man so badly. If they're gonna make a homage of any of the other characters that we want to see, I do want to see the awesome android. That's literally his name in the comics. Yeah, you guys want to? Actually, I can send a photo. Android.
Oh, he looks like a monkey man. I get it. Red Ghost.
Yeah, we got like his hair. Oh yeah, Rom fought Awesome Android one time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's fucking pissed in that one.
He looks like fucking the red emoji.
He looks like an
Matt
baby.
Yeah, it was Matt Thinker. It was Matt Thinker and his Awesome Android. That's what it was. I want to see Awesome Android. He has like
Android appears in Fantastic Four too.
Yeah.
Were you?
That's him right there.
The fuck.
I want to see him so badly in the movie.
You think he's so cool? He thinks he's part of the gang.
He's awesome. So the Mad Thinker. Just a bunch of different villains. I really don't think they'll do a Nihilist because if they ever do like a sequel, I would love for them to go to the negative zone, whatever they may do, because that's awesome. I
heard a rumor. I don't know how true this is, but I heard a rumor that they want to put him in the Nova series, but I don't know how true that is. Probably not true at all. When we were talking about a Nihilist the other night, that was one of the few things that came up. So,
I want to say, I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, man, some like shots we see of like Johnny flying around, especially him going up, breaking the plane of the atmosphere, and that shot looks so fucking cool.
I think he's gonna surprise people. I think a lot of people are like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
we rarely see him. He's the one member we don't really see at all in the trailer for the most part. It's just him flying around the woods, looks great. And you can see like the dirt that's on like the camera, like the lens when he's like flying around. Love that attention to detail. Like was pointing out, it's like when like the asteroids are coming down, or like when it's a fire in the sky. But yeah, it looks like Human Torch. So
it's good when Lay is excited for this movie, which is like,
yeah, actually, he says, "Oh wow," he was like, "Might not be."
and we were surprised. We were like, holy shit, he's excited for a
He's
Marvel
all, he's all
movie.
in for it. And God, man, I love the group shot at the end. I was saying the other day, back in like the original Marvel comics, they always had like the Mighty Marvel pinup, which you could rip it out of the back of your comic and hang it up in your room when you're a kid. When I say a kid, it's like my dad and my uncle from like 60 years ago. Um, but that shot, especially with them with all the arrows like that, Lay pointed out, was like when the Beatles played in the 60s. I was like, holy fucking shit. I was like, that's so. But I think that's one of the best group shots I've seen because that is uniquely the Fantastic Four. That is like, yep, that's them all together. And that's like, it's no other hero team is going to be displayed in such a manner. So, yeah, I'm. Yeah.
And let's be real. If you're not a fan of a lot of this classic stuff, which, this is what the identity of the
It
Fantastic
seems like
Four
a lot of
is.
people are getting behind it, though. It's just like, wow, this is really. People are saying
I'm saying,
but
yeah. No, sorry. All I'm saying is if you're not into a lot of like the classic suits and everything, they're going to get more modern suits in like Avengers. It's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah,
You don't have to worry about that.
I hope they want to.
They'll probably do black and red, or not black and red, black and blue. They'll probably do black and blue.
I hope they maintain the kind of aesthetic
at
of
least.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. I mean, because they're gonna be in Doomsday. They're gonna be in Secret Wars. I think they're gonna upgrade their gear because they want to sell more toys.
I don't want them to.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get futuristic suits, and I know, I understand it, but you have to know that they're trying to appeal. Like they're gonna want to appeal to the more modern like looks too.
They're gonna want them to look epic next to all the Avengers.
There's some I like, but yeah.
I mean, I have no doubt that they're gonna be well designed looking suits. I'm pretty they'll probably look great. I mean, I like Reed's suit in Multiverse. I think it's a nice suit. I think it looks fun. It'll probably look similar to that, but not exact. I think it'll probably be a little off. Maybe I don't know. It's interesting, but just expect them, because they're not going to be in their universe, so they are probably going to get different suits, which I understand that's kind of a bummer for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll get even more classic inspired suits in Secret Wars or something. I don't know.
I also would say we'll see.
Are they in Doomsday or am I wrong?
They are. They're confirmed for it.
Okay, so that means they're probably confirmed for Secret
Wars.
Yeah,
so the end of this movie is obviously going to be set up for going into Doomsday.
Yeah, I guarantee this movie is going to have a crazy.
The director of
ending.
this movie was asked when Robert Downey Jr. Doom was announced. Did you know? And is he in this? And he said, yes. I can't tell you.
I think Doom is going to be the end of this movie.
I think he's going to show. I think, and he's this I think this universe
from that universe where they're coming.
Hey Aiden, I think their universe dies because of the Ultimate Nullifier.
I've been thinking about that. If they did, and if they implement the Ultimate Nullifier in this, because if we see Galactus' ship, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants. Because that would be such a cool way. And if I don't think they're gonna put Galactus in Secret Wars, but that would be so ideal because Galactus' ship is a big story point in Secret Wars.
I can see him being in Secret Wars.
And
I can't see him. I don't think he'll be in Doomsday.
Putting this thought out there. They show a scene in the trailer of Johnny trying to fly into space. Maybe that comes full circle.
Oh, if
by
he
the
gets,
end, he flies into the ship.
Him and Surfer get to the ship.
Just saying.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, this is my most hyped movie. I am so excited for it. I also want to say this is a big part of the trailer.
Johnny's flying up and he loses steam, and then Silver Surfer grabs him and pulls him up.
Well, yeah, maybe help. Kind of like how they had their banter in Fantastic Four 2 back in 07 with Rise of Silver Surfer. Now I want to say Sue Storm is getting the appreciation and attention that she rightfully deserves as the character, that she's the heart of the team, and I love her dialogue in the trailer.
She's getting a lot of appreciation this year.
She's the something of the team this year. Yeah.
I like that. Vanessa Kirby's absolutely fucking killing it.
No, she's doing great. She's doing
absolutely.
I want to see more Pedro. I understand they shied away from showing him being actual Mr. Fantastic. I'm up for that.
If
But
they can make Luffy work,
what
they
she
can make
was
Reed
saying
work.
about like
What
just
if
talking to Reed,
in the first full trailer he stretches and he's got fucking crystal hologram bullshit around his arm like Kamala?
I would be fucking pissed. I would
Yeah.
be pissed. Because they're shying away from it. I don't mind with like Miss Marvel because I was like, that's just gross. Because you see her.
Well, they're trying to make it different too, so that Reed would be more unique.
Reed has the whole suit. He's completely covered with this whole suit he's wearing. He doesn't always, So I'm really curious to see that, but don't shy away from it. And I know they're not. They're gonna do it.
They should do some
else,
scary shit with it too. His neck should fly.
Yes, we'll see how it looks.
He should grow his mouth at one point and vor somebody.
Ew.
Well,
his eyes extend. He's like,
he sees Sue in a nightgown and goes, "Dong."
The fact that it's Pedro Pascal as well, I'm like, Jesus. Like, I'm just trying to imagine how that's going to be.
Pedro's got that creepy spot from that one movie where he's like, so you're just imagining him going like, his head flies out. He's like, hey guys.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
I think he'll pull it off. Pedro's great with this kind of stuff, so I don't think this will be a miss. But I can also see, I could there have been a better actor for the role? Maybe. I don't think that's out of the question. I think that could have been possible.
I get the issue of Pedro is the Mandalorian, he's Joel,
he's all these other
So
but,
there is some Pedro oversaturation, but he's a great actor. I know he's going to give it his all.
It's the Tom Holland effect is what's happening with Pedro. Is Tom Holland was in fucking everything,
Yeah, but not even. Pedro is in big roles, big franchises.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Tom Holland do of value?
No, it was Spider-Man and then
voice Disney characters.
Yeah, no, it's just been Spider-Man.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
Tom Holland was in everything.
Tom being
he's in a bunch of stuff, but not stuff that matters pop culture wise.
No, not like Tom was in Uncharted, but it wasn't. No one really liked that.
That's the closest thing, and everyone disliked that.
Yeah, they don't like him playing Nathan Drake, so
maybe I'm thinking of someone else then. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
He was definitely all over the place. It just wasn't to the same level as Pedro at all.
No, you're right. I guess he is in more. I would not be surprised if Pedro showed up.
You have other actors that have almost the opposite effect.
Pedro's in less than Tom, but bigger shit than Tom.
Look at Henry Cavill, right? He started off as Superman. I mean, the material he was given sucked dick, but just everything with he did a great job in Witcher. He was great in the Mission Impossible films. Those are really notable roles for him. But it's not where you have these famous roles that you're known for, and then you play a very notable, popular comic book character.
Right.
So, no, I have faith in Pedro. I'm really curious just to see his take. I mean, I like the way he's performed. Up to this
What's
point.
his pickle? Joseph Quinn. He's interesting too because he, Stranger Things, kind of boom. That was his big breakout. He was in what was it? He was in the monster movie. I think
he was in the prequel for A Quiet Place. Yeah,
right.
Recently.
Yeah, he was in that. But that's not. Nobody talks about that. But this is kind of this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not pop culture didn't go oh my god, but this is definitely interesting, because he's a good actor. I'm curious to see how he's done.
Actor. We know that he can make us cry.
Yeah.
Well, not Braden, because Braden is heartless, but
yeah, exactly. And I've got no problems with the thing. Everyone's saying his voice isn't gruff enough, but I'm like, hey, you know what? If you want a more down to earth depiction of a character, he doesn't even go up.
The only thing we get in this, besides
say that again,
at his depression, his inner depression, is happy family time thing.
Yeah.
He might get much more gruff and aggressive when he's in combat. And he's
oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Aiden's gonna scream when he rips off his shirt and says, "It's clobbering time."
It's clobbering time.
He says, "It's slobbering time."
I'm gonna do that.
He sees dinner. He goes, "It's slobbering time." He's like, I like that. I'm gonna workshop that one.
I'm gonna lose my consecutive shit seeing that movie because of just certain moments, and especially Galactus. I'm just gonna be
goes into epileptic shock. And same month as
You are
Superman.
gonna have a raging hard on.
That month is gonna be a lot for Aiden. That month is gonna be a lot. Aiden's
Dude,
gonna be like, with this and Superman, man, it's crazy. Now,
Yeah.
I think Superman's gonna make more money.
Too much in July.
That's my bet. I think Superman's gonna make more money. That's my prediction.
I don't think that's a guarantee.
I think
Fantastic Four is gonna do fucking phenomenal.
I think Fantastic Four is gonna do very well, but I just think in general Superman's gonna beat it out a little bit because there hasn't been like a Superman movie in a hot minute. You know, I guess there also hasn't been a Fantastic Four movie. What am I talking about? But yeah, there he is. This man is a monster. I don't know. I have a feeling.
I don't think Superman's success is a guarantee.
I don't know. I think it is. There's a lot of hype behind that trailer, man. There's a lot of hype.
Well, there's a lot of hype, but also
there was a lot of hype.
Criticism.
Yeah, and a lot of hate for that second look that they did.
Yep.
They do a second look.
That TV spot
with the face.
Yeah.
People hate that shit. People think it's AI. People think it's CGI. Yeah.
A lot of people hate the costume.
I didn't know that was like a hated. I thought there was just some people like goofing on it.
There was like backlash.
People fucking hate it. Yeah.
I didn't no problem with that.
They are cooking the movie so far.
And
but
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Superman's never been like $1 billion earner.
Right.
You know.
I don't know.
Just for inflation though. No,
I was gonna do this when we say here's the thing.
You're gonna stand in the rain and go.
His interior, his inner
I mean, look, I'm still entirely excited for Superman.
Yes, I'm hyped as hell for that movie.
Yeah,
I just think
because
it is not, its success is not a guarantee. Fantastic Four's success is not a guarantee.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's not. We don't know until we get closer to it. I mean, I want to say that both films are going to do great. I think they're
both going to do well. None of them are going to. I don't think they're going to fail. They're breaking their budget back either way. There's no way in hell they're failing, like flopping.
I think Superman's going to surprise people. Definitely. And
the only reason why I think Superman's going to do well is because I think even the people who are hating on it, I think they're still going to go see it just to be like, let's go fucking see this shit. You know, I think they're going to say, and then I think that'll.
Everyone knows fucking Superman. Everyone's going to want to go out.
People who hate it aren't relevant. It's the general audiences that are going to determine if it does well or not.
Yeah,
I know.
But yeah, we'll see. If to say which one I'm more excited for,
I got owned.
Yeah, liberal, get out of here.
I got pulled off.
Fantastic Four. I love Superman, but fucking Fantastic Four. I've been waiting.
I mean, I'm more excited to see Fantastic Four than I am, Superman. But my interest in Superman is building.
I think so as well. I'm more excited for the Fantastic Four, especially if Thunderbolts is a banger. You can get 2 bangers in a row, please.
What's your most hyped movie of the year then, Ty?
I don't think I have one.
Out of the ones that there are.
Yeah, I don't think I have one.
Would it just be Fantastic Four then by default? You can say which movie generally you're looking forward to the most.
I don't think I have a most look forward to at the moment.
You do, because inherently you are going to see something.
I'm going to see all of them.
Yeah. So out of the ones you're going to see.
I don't know. I don't think I have a most hyped at the moment.
It's bizarre. Okay. It feels like a very normal question I'm asking.
And I'm just telling you, I don't think I do.
For me, it's probably Fantastic Four. Unless I'm forgetting about something. It's not Chainsaw Man. That's for damn sure.
Are you sure?
I want to see it, but I know for a fact that theater is going to suck. That experience is going to be awful. But I kind of want to just revel in that shit for a bit, just to be like, man, I went to... I just want to have that life experience where I'm just like, oh, I was in a stinky-ass theater where people were gooning the entire time. I just want to be part of that experience where I was like, I was there, man. I was there, Chainsaw Man. I saw it. I was there.
Here's the reason I don't have a most anticipated movie at the moment.
Sonic 3 happened.
For one, Sonic 3.
He already peaked.
There's nothing that's going to raise the bar to that again.
Life is meaningless now.
Yeah.
Sonic 4.
But, no, I don't trust the MCU right now.
It's
Cap 4 is probably gonna suck. I really hope that Thunderbolts is good, and I really hope that Daredevil's good, and I really hope that Fantastic Four is good, but I don't know if that's gonna be.
You're running on hope. You can't guarantee it, which I think is fair. I think it's fair to be, the MCU's burned us. It really has left us in a state where we're like,
I've never seen James Gunn do a single standalone character-focused movie that like blew me away. So I don't know if Superman's going to be good. I mean, I hope so, and I think so, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
do appreciate where James Gunn's drawing a lot of the material for the movie from. Like I said, or Superman for All Seasons, both incredible books. So if that's really what he's trying to go for with the story, that sounds entirely promising.
I had a realization.
Kingdom Come inspiration as well.
Yep.
I had a realization lately about the DCU, and we've been ranting about their decision making. I don't know if this is the place for it. Maybe I should save this for another time, because I know Aiden still has something he really wants to talk about.
2 things.
Yeah, we got a lot of it, quite a bit to talk about.
We ain't fucking done yet, and it's 6 o'clock.
Oh shit! I completely forgot there was a whole show we had to talk about. Oh no, okay, I'll say that for another time. Never mind. Yeah, okay, completely forgot about that. I will save my point for another time. But I'll just say very quickly, Fantastic Four trailer, so good. They are selling it. They're nailing it. I hope it's good. I can't believe I give a shit about the Fantastic Four right now. I cannot believe that. Thank the Goon Game for it, because without that, I wouldn't. No, genuinely. Aiden's scoffing at me, but seriously, I would not have any investment in this franchise if it weren't for me playing those characters.
I thought you were putting as if I weren't gooning over them, I wouldn't.
I mean that too, yes. But
describe the trailer in one word, Britton.
Fantastic.
Lame. Aiden, describe it in one word.
Phenomenal.
Ugh, that's
bombastic.
Lame.
Damn.
Bagman.
Hey.
All right, moving on. Speaking of Bagman, who's under that bag is Spider-Man. A friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
There's no Bagman though. That's mistake.
There's no Bagman.
There might be later.
Yeah. If we get
season two, Fantastic Four.
No, apparently Hudson Themes, where that fucking idiot was saying, he's like, I hope they put Venom and Thanos in season 2. I'm like, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
Venom makes sense. Why is it getting the Thanos?
No, it's too early for Venom. Why?
Well, I'm just saying, at least Venom is a Spider-Man character. Like, it makes sense that I could see them doing Venom more than
like a weird symbiote alien in the first episode.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is early for symbiote shit.
I'm just saying, Venom makes sense. Thanos is an asshole. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. But Thanos was also in the shitty Disney.
Was he? Oh god. I guess I saw Rocket talking to Venom at one point. He's like, "What the fuck is this show? It's so weird."
Yeah.
So bad.
Anyways, Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Good show.
Episode 3, 4, and 5 all released.
What?
And guess what? The show's good. It's still good, baby. It's still good. I'm quite surprised. In fact, I felt the quality had improved even. I don't know if that's conditioning, but I genuinely was watching it and I was like, this is like a little bit... No, because the others have realized this too. There's definitely a step up in animation quality at some point. More so with the action. That dog is not shutting the fuck up right now. Jesus Christ. He's just out there screaming to the night. Anyways,
you
let's
do
talk
see that
about
a lot with animated shows where the style improves as the team is working on it.
Yes, yeah. And I think also budget and like where they want to put their best foot forward is totally.
Yeah, watch when season 2 comes out. We'll be surprised.
Fiction?
I will say yes. Thankfully, I was a little concerned. I'm like, well, I hope the show keeps its momentum that was given in the first 2 episodes because the introduction was great. It maintains that and builds upon it, and it's a great progression. Where we picked off last was no one finding out about Peter's identity as Spider-Man, and we get to see how that relationship forms and prospers, and it's so well done.
Very cute.
Norman is my favorite character in the whole show. I love Peter, but like Norman is...
He's trying to help by building with cool suits. And
yes,
it's like...
and I love that they go through, and it's such an awesome reference This is in episode 4, so I'm going a little bit ahead of myself because episode 3 is all about like, Peter makes the mature call, and I love this because it's kind of worked its way through of how Norman offers to give Peter help, save my son, Harry. I want to help you any way that I can, Spider-Man. And Peter's like, thanks. I want to do this myself. I don't want to put you in danger. So later on, Spider-Man fights Speed Demon, and I don't remember the other girl, his GF. I think it's based on the character.
Very wholesome relation. Well, it was wholesome, and then I think they broke up.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Before this episode,
Bonnie and Clyde. But yeah.
Before this episode, I loaded up Disney Plus, and I saw her in the banner art at the top of Disney Plus.
I think I know what you're gonna say too.
I was like, oh, is that Quake?
And
no.
I
watched it. Yeah, because she had like the gauntlets, and it was like, oh, that looks like Quake. Quake's in the show. That's cool. Nope.
Yeah. No, it's someone different. But
someone else.
That was a fun sequence. I enjoyed that. And Norman helps Peter out, and he's like, you know what? I'll let you help me. Yeah. Episode 4 goes into.
Well, does that happen before he finds out where he talks to Aunt May? Because he does talk to Aunt May. And he's
at the start of the episode.
Okay. Yeah. That was really I've always been.
She's going through selling Ben stuff.
The Ben stuff is really well done in this show.
It is. That's one of the best parts of the show.
Yeah.
I don't even care because they did it in the comics originally. Just acknowledging Ben thoroughly because, look, when you lose someone in your life, it's not just like, all right, I'm not going to stop talking. And like they just don't mention him again. It's you. Yeah. You're always especially when it's fresh after you've lost. Like in Peter's case, that's brought up continuously and through what, Ty?
They've only mentioned, you guys are talking like, oh, it's peak. Ben mentioned. They've only mentioned him the once so
it's
far.
Not.
No, they've mentioned him a couple times.
I'm bringing it up more than
at the first episode. They were like, he says, with everything that's going on, that's it.
Yeah.
And then Ben stuff in this.
They said Ben.
Episode.
They said Ben's name.
I'm not trying to overestimate.
Braden was like, oh, it's peak Ben.
No, hold on a second. They don't do it in the Tom Holland movies. So it's nice.
I know that they don't. Yeah.
It's just nice to see that they're not ignoring it. I appreciate
that. Yeah, no, it's.
I would just hold off to see if they continue to reference it.
Yes,
I don't know. It's good so far. I like it right now. I'm not saying it's like the best it's ever been.
I was surprised they did it again. I liked how Peter was using his camera for like that. Ben would hate.
That's true. They do follow up with it after that. That's it. That's true. 3 references.
You know what? It is, dude. This is a tumultuous episode so far. No, what is this shit?
Aiden broke. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Hold on. I noticed Braden was a little perturbed. I was just.
Am I perturbed? I'm not perturbed.
You're like the fucking kid playing Monopoly.
That was bad taste movie poster.
Braden hates me.
No, I don't hate you. I just hate everything you stand for.
I hate your anti-ban agenda.
For me. Politics for me. No, it's really soft. And also, I don't know, just the little, like, seeing Aunt May with seeing Aunt May struggling with the bills, that brought me back to Spectacular Spider-Man 2. That was just like, it's hard. It made me feel sad. You know what this show is doing that I surprisingly am invested in? Lonnie Lincoln's life. Holy shit.
Yes.
Did not think I would give a fuck about this plot point. Holy crap. It is fantastic. It's really, like, I genuinely care about his relationship because things are going to go bad at some point. And I'm just like when he leaves football practice, I cringed. I'm like, oh God, no. Like, I'm getting what
his subplot is like 60% really well written, and then 40% like kind of cliche.
Yeah, it's cliche, but I mean,
I won't mind it one bit. I think it's been great for just the progression it's led up to, especially at this point now we're the mid-season.
They do need to get him to become a villain or an antagonist of some kind.
I think by the end of the season,
there,
yes, I think it's gonna be heartbreaking by the end of this season where that kind of transformation is going to be complete.
Gonna fall apart, and it's just
it's really well done, and it's a good subplot that, and I will give the show credit as well. It is balancing so much with so many characters it flows so well. I don't feel
makes me
overwhelmed.
wonder.
I'm not
Yeah, sorry.
confused. I'm sorry. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I can follow everything. I'm completely fine. So
It really makes
I
me
think
think.
I think they should have had more Lonnie and Peter building up their friendship in the first few
they
episodes.
need more interaction. They need more
Yeah.
interaction. Lonnie just saying,
Because-
"Hey, Pete, you're the best, man. All right, I'll
Yeah.
see you." You know.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
kisses the girl, he wants to be his lab partner, and then he's like, "You're the coolest guy in town. I love you. You're my lucky charm."
Positive man. Yeah.
But I mean, I love Lonnie, and I can already see it to where like Lonnie's gonna go down a really dark path, and he's gonna become a bad guy, and then Peter's gonna confront him. Like they're gonna cross paths, and then Peter's gonna probably like take the mask off and be like, "Lonnie, stop! It's me, your best buddy."
Lonnie.
Lonnie, stop!
And Lonnie goes, "Yeah,
You're breaking
well,
my heart."
I care about that. I care about the relationship. Hell, I cringe when friggin' Peter shows up with Harry, with Nico. Like that shit made me cringe too. I was like, come on,
It's
man.
interesting.
Dude, way to be a full you.
She is.
She's hard to
What?
read. I
Yeah.
get the vibe that she has a crush on Peter. But
Isn't
also,
she probably bi?
I think she might be bi.
She's bi because she likes what's her pickle too.
She does. Well, I thought she was just lesbian, but then now I'm getting the vibe that she has a crush on Peter as well.
Yeah. At least really cares about him in a way, you know.
Or like maybe it could also be that she feels like she's being replaced.
Yeah, that could be a thing too.
Yeah,
I'm
because she's trying
uncertain.
to like, she's just trying to get time between just the two of them, you know,
Yeah,
as friends.
and he
hanging
keeps-
out.
he keeps
He
bad.
keeps bailing on her.
Yeah. So, and that's gonna come to
It's hard to watch. It's oh god, that's why it's hard to watch for me because I really enjoy how everything's being written. It feels so like natural
Yes.
and all the dialogue. It just
I can't fucking stand it.
There's
no,
just,
it's
like,
good.
There's moments where she goes to say something and she stops herself. That makes me think that there's more to it than just like
That's
one thing.
It's good writing, man. It's very good writing. It makes you go like, okay, all right, this is good. There is a moment in episode. Well, first of all, you know, Rhino and all those goons get introduced, which is fun. He's not Rhino yet.
Well, Rhino, the
Yeah.
unicorn.
Braden's favorite character.
It's a separate character.
Really?
I'm talking about Rhino
She was
himself.
fucking great.
I actually, I liked her.
Voiced
I
by
liked her.
Travis Willingham, Rhino.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, Ty's gonna like be happy about that, of course.
Yeah,
Which
I
great
hope we get to
choice.
see him.
Great choice for that character.
I hope
You know that.
he comes back with the unicorn, and you have like a cool power couple. That'd be fun.
Maybe. She did try
she was super cool. I liked her a lot.
She did try killing him.
I like how Rhino's not just a big dumb idiot too. I like how he actually thinks about things, and he's like, I mean, he isn't a moron because he's the one who decides to get them caught in the first place, but he isn't like, he's not just like big dumb ass all the time. He's kind of like, oh,
Yeah,
Spider,
he's
like,
not.
Dave Spider.
He's not big stupid. Like like he's
I
still.
do-
okay, he is big stupid. He also has feelings though.
Yes, and he feels betrayed when Unicorn betrays him.
But then also like he's like, well, thanks to you, she and I are going to rot in a cell forever. Like he's still thinking about her.
Yeah.
he
But
cares
there's,
about her.
I like the warning shot that he gives.
And Dimitri too, Chameleon, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's great
Yes.
setup there. Love seeing that. I remember in the
Is the fourth person somebody?
Was there a fourth person?
Yeah, there is.
There's a fourth person.
Really?
I don't recall.
The girl, the weird like Cindy Lauper looking chick, right?
I don't
The weird-
recall who she's supposed to be. So
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm sure she
You're
is
right.
someone because
Yeah,
everyone's
Sorry,
seen her in the show, apparently.
I forgot about her because she doesn't do anything. It's
yeah,
like-
she just is there.
I knew Chameleon because I knew his name was Dimitri, so I'm like, okay. And I love how they're handling these villains. They're not just like already classic, like except not even Doc Ock because he don't got the arms yet. That's the moment
Also,
that
he's
Aiden
got a weird twink simp boy.
he does
Like,
have a
yes,
twink.
Doctor, you're going to show them how great you are, Doctor. Oh my
Does
gosh,
got a little
Doctor.
twink. Aiden, is that a character? Is that a character? Is that like a
not that
Okay.
I don't remember.
New
Octopus
twink.
having an assistant like
probably
that.
is.
Yeah.
It's probably just some random character that Peter Parker.
Some
made in one
Oscorp
cover
guy.
randomly.
Yeah. But man, I got so excited seeing Doc Ock coming out of that
Yeah.
garage,
Oh man,
and
he looks so
it's
good.
pure comic book one,
He's
which
got those
voice
goopy ass
perfect.
stars on his glasses.
Yeah, I love the voice actor that did his
Yeah.
voice. I looked up his name, but I don't recall it right now, so I apologize.
Yeah.
But
He's somebody.
yeah,
I've
the
heard of him.
glasses, that jumpsuit.
He sure is somebody.
He's sure somebody. I love the
Yeah.
Octavius logo because it's like an infinite and eight arms, octopus.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I can't wait to see more of him, and he's gonna get his arms eventually, and I can't wait to see that. I want to figure out.
I love how all these villains are getting like slow build-ups to like their
The setup is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I love his rhinos. That was super satisfying, and there's some little
obviously
elements.
Lonnie's getting his massive setup.
Yeah, so that was the unicorn. Was
Goblin
the Rising
is
episode.
Goblin. I don't even think Goblin is gonna go Green Goblin in this season at this point.
I was actually just thinking last week. I was like, oh yeah, Norman's probably the villain of the season.
They already have set where they're gonna be going
I would
through.
like to see Norman like have a full character arc through all 3 seasons and be the villain by the end, like the big villain by the end.
I think by season 3, he should be the main villain, not
great idea.
Have the end of this season because there's obviously some hint towards Norman having connection to Otto. So
That's
maybe
the
that's
first point
that's
where
the
he
result in
starts to-
something of Norman being in danger because
Fuck,
being involved with
Spider-Man. I could even see him developing the Goblin Serum as a means to be like, I want to be more like Peter. I want to be more like Cap.
Yeah.
I want to be one of those.
Yeah, I want to protect my son. Yeah.
And they've already said he's making suits, so we're getting a Goblin suit.
Whatever's going to happen, I feel like the end of the season is going to be resulting in maybe Peter rescuing Norman, from Otto. And that's where I feel like the Master Planner arc, famously from this Ennis Ditko's run, is going to be implemented, and I think that's going to be fucking phenomenal. And that's going to set up Norman wants to take precautions of wanting to protect himself, and then season 2 we're going to see like this progression. By the end of it, he'll be fucking Green Goblin.
Do you think they're going to tackle some kind of weird form of Sinister Six by the end of the season? With the way everyone they're setting up? No.
Season. I could see that being season 2.
Yeah.
More likely probably season 3.
I was just wondering if all the villains from the end of this season get together.
If they wait until, because you don't have a full Sinister Six roster yet. You don't.
Not yet.
For like main, like Scorpion's probably gonna be part of it.
I almost forgot. I keep forgetting Scorpion.
We know Scorpion's gonna get the suit this season.
Fucking sick. I'm so excited to see him.
He's just a fucking gang guy. He's just like
I
a buff
want to
dude.
say as well, just a quick thing from episode 4. I love that majority of the episode was just Norman giving Peter a different suit, which were based on the different personalities and identities that Parker. Yeah, the 5.
No, episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5. Well, that was episode 5.
I thought that was episode 3. Damn.
I thought it was 4.
Oh no, sorry.
We're all over
4, 5. I'm thinking 4, 5, 6. It was 4.
All right. I was thinking the identities because they did almost all the identities, which was Prodigy, Dusk, Hornet, and
what's the dark one? What's the black one?
I've always loved Prodigy because it looks like fucking Thor, and you make a joke about it. It's so cool they made that reference because there's like the whole identity crisis where Spider-Man had to change. He was involved with gang wars and he didn't want to get his ass caught, so he's like, all right.
Actually, in the comics, all of those identities become their own characters. You think
they do?
You think they might do that?
Maybe down the line. I would be interested to see that because they can just derive from Oscorp and because they did.
If Norman becomes a bad guy, what if he just gives all these suits that he made to some assholes?
Yeah, that would be really cool. I'd be down for that. I'd be curious.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Then you have like, if season 3 he's the villain, you have easy, random bad guy fodder for all these different
suits. Oh yeah, and I love to see that. If they do that, I'm in. So, great 3 set of episodes. I just wish, right? I love that we're getting as many episodes as we are, but I want the conversation to be drawn out. Because the 2 episodes for a premiere of the season, perfect. But 1 episode a week, could have done that.
Even if it was just 2 episodes a week.
Yeah, because that's what
at least you get 5 weeks out of it. We're already halfway through at this point.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
sorry, we're getting what, 2 episodes next week or 3?
Three episodes next week,
and
and
then
then
two.
the last 2 the
No.
week after.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's lame. I would have preferred that they split it up a little bit more, because that's
Yeah.
like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't even think Legends is making figures of them anytime soon. I think they would have announced them by now already. Because they were on it with X-Men 97.
Well, I was
to be
just
fair,
saying,
this show's been in development for a long ass time too. They've had
that's
plenty of
true.
time.
Yeah,
They would have had them ready by now.
they could have put something out a while ago, even before the show came out too.
Yeah.
That's what's sad about it, is I wonder if they were just like, we're not going to do that. But
I
then,
really
X-Men 97, people want figures of that show. They're going to make more.
And
I want the
Hasbro's
homemade
cutting back on
costume.
toys this year.
Yes. Yeah.
I want the homemade costume from this show.
I know. And
Please.
that's the bad part.
Want to cut to the chase and get to the real costume.
I know. People are like, he shouldn't have to earn it. Okay, calm down. We're gonna.
Isn't it more satisfying to have that build up though? I don't know.
He literally doesn't earn it until his second standalone movie in the MCU.
Yeah.
Just saying,
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was. I'm just saying, like, people being like, "Oh, he has to earn it."
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah. He was like, Todd's like, well, I don't want to wait that long.
He's gonna roll with the Oscorp suit probably for most of the season, and then
I'm really excited to see. Yeah.
It's okay.
probably won't get that big good one till the end of this season, unfortunately.
Yeah, it'll be like the last 2 episodes probably.
Yeah, I do see the saving it for like the final battle or something.
If they save it for the final battle or like the last scene, that's gonna be so lame.
Yeah, it's gonna just be the repeat of the No Way Home scene again.
Yeah.
He just makes the suit.
The city. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, look at me. Yeah. It's a great show though. It really is. It's very impressive. The discourse behind this show is basically the exact same thing that happened with 97. It's hilarious. It's like verbatim the same thing. Only obviously 97 looks a lot better than the show, but still, like, it generally.
I think
people were like, come on, man.
There's a lot more hype with X-Men 97.
I don't know, man. People seem kind of like iffy about it. People were kind of like, I don't know about that.
97 was built on an established show, though. There's definitely more.
Yeah, there was a lot more.
There was already a built-up audience for that show.
Yes.
Maybe people are retroactively going back and be like, there's no hype, because I've seen a lot of people be like, nobody was excited for this show. I've seen that. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
A lot of people weren't. I mean, people were excited, but it wasn't like.
I'm being a fool. I'm being fooled. I'm being tricked by the masses.
When the show came out, and then it was like week to week, it was the fucking hype was like huge.
Yeah.
I just remember, this guy I watch is like, nobody was excited for this show. I'm like, I don't know about that.
What guy?
John Cena.
What guy?
Yeah,
editor, leak the footage. You know what to do.
I don't fucking know what guy you watch.
What guy?
He's just some Marvel YouTuber pops up on my feed every now and then. I don't know his fucking name.
What guy?
John Romita Sr. Fucking
liar.
I'm gonna use my fucking cosmic power on you.
He's not a guy you watch. He's a guy that you saw.
He's a guy I see every week. Otaku's Anonymous.
All right.
Whatever.
I gotta talk about.
Yeah, let's shut the fuck up, Aiden.
Vets movies. That's what it is.
Off,
Vets movies.
Don't watch that guy. He sounds like a loser.
Yeah. Loser.
Loser.
What's that? Who's that, Aiden? Who is that?
Super cool.
Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Who is that, Aiden? You want to announce the character's name for everyone?
Just scream it.
I give Mike cut out for half of it. So just
it was Torment.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you see this week, buddy? What'd you see this week, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, on January 31st, 2025, we were presented with absolute cinema, and that was in the form of the Dogman movie.
What was your light going through your finger? That was so weird.
I had the absolute pleasure of viewing this film this past Monday.
He doesn't care.
What a
Sorry,
bit.
my ears were hurting. Sorry.
You took it off and I was like, he doesn't care.
No, he doesn't give a fuck. I was so thoroughly pleased with this movie. I've been thinking about it constantly ever since. I'm so glad I got the art book. Can I just say that? I was reading that up to anticipation for this. Um, Dave Pelkey is one of my favorite authors there is. One of my biggest inspirations for anything that I really do. One of the reasons I love books so much, mostly attributed to Captain Underpants books. But I'm so glad that he had the opportunity of another one of his characters in a franchise in a way to be implemented to a film like Dogman. It's a kids movie. I know I'm taking it way too seriously talking about it, but I love the books, and I thought they just perfectly adapted and made a very unique take. They did a full blown Dogman movie because I was so curious of how it was going to compare up to Captain Underpants because they're both very different things and very part of a medium. Um, I think the animation is absolutely gorgeous and captivating. It's a beautiful looking film. I love how the characters look. They're very true to their designs. The references, I almost went a cardiac arrest of how many I caught because I was so giddy. I told these guys the dumbest, goofiest, just fucking grin the entire time. I sound terrible saying this. I started getting emotional in like the opening of the movie because it's just so surreal to me to kind of sit in a theater and watch a Dave Pelkey creation on a film in a theater. I didn't have the chance to see the Captain Underpants movie in the theater when it came out. I'll forever regret that, but at least I got to see Dogman. Um, I was just so pumped from the first second. Like I'm getting little goosebumps thinking about it right now, talking about it. Um, they perfectly adapted the first three and a little bit of book seven of the Dogman books. It just I'm just so floored of how well it was done. It's a funny movie. It's at a breakneck pace. They do not mess around. They are just going right for it, and it does a lot. I think it's a little bit overwhelmed at times. I think there's some moments where I'm like, could use a bit more time here. But at the end of the day, that's like a nitpick. I think it overall evens out. But uh characters, Dogman is fucking great. He's done so well. Doesn't talk. I'm glad they didn't make him fucking talk because it's just kind of like a movie executive studio move to make. But DreamWorks doesn't work like that because they're like, nope, we're true to material. We're gonna do it right. But I will say, the biggest surprise of this movie, which I was kind of half expecting, but man, Petey the cat really stole the show, and little Petey is also the heart of the movie, just like how he is in the heart of the books. The Dogman books are so imbued with a lot of positive messaging and friendship, all that. It's a very common thing, but I think for kids, it's so important to see nowadays. I've always loved that kind of messaging in any stories that I read, and it's so heartwarming. I love it in the Dave Pelkey books, especially done so well in Dogman. It's beautiful, and they take advantage of the visuals that were shown in the books and display that in the movie. That made me so happy. But P the cat he had a great arc. I don't really recall all the time of when characters have a genuinely great arc in a movie. And P the cat had that because he's just your typical like evildoer, and I love that you understand where he comes from and like his background of why he's evil, why the way he is, and you kind of have some sympathy for him. And holy shit, man. I was not sure how I felt about it, and actually, I knew how I felt. I didn't really care for Pete Davidson voicing Petey the Cat because I had the voice of that character in my head since I read him originally in 2011, fucking Super Diaper Baby 2. Um, so it was kind of weird to imagine, like, oh my god, he's an animated character now, voiced by Pete Davidson. Like, I don't imagine that. Man, it really grew on me immediately, and I think it's Pete Davidson's best movie. Like, he fucking killed it. Just the emotion that he's had to do in some parts, it's just really well done. It's not like, superb acting chops, but kind of like, wow, it actually works. Like he actually could pull that off. I really love that. Um, there's a great ensemble of characters. Like we have Chief, Sarah Hatoff. They put ADHD, the robot, in there. I'm glad he got inclusion. There's a little mention of with Petey's dad, Grandpa, who's an asshole, and he's actually an asshole, and they keep it at that. Fun fact, I shit my pants when I realized that he's voiced by the same actor, Stephen Root, that voices Finn's dad in Adventure Time. I was like, wow, Finn's dad was a fucking asshole too. So yeah, that was great. That just got me excited about that. But I was so, oh man, I was so joyful seeing that movie. It was a truly wonderful experience. It was well worth the wait because this movie was like radio silent up until like last June, I want to say, when they revealed the cover for the art book. And I was like, wow, they're still making it because they announced this movie, I think, right around the time of the pandemic or like right before. So I thought, man, they're not going to go through this. Yeah, it's been in development for several years. I hope that Dogman, it'd be great if he gets a show. I don't know what they would, I mean, there's plenty of material to go from the books, but for a sequel, it would have to be something that's maybe based on Lord of the Fleas, not flies. That's a lot of the titles.
Wait a minute, huh?
Yeah. A lot of the Dogman books have titles and like there's stories based off like classic literature. That's another thing I love about the Dogman books. The Lord of the Fleas is the next one, and they have like a whole batch of the villains, other villains in that. There's references to other villains, and I was like, I want to see those motherfuckers. But yeah, I was so happy about it. But they do a sequel. I hope it does. The movie's made like $80 million in the box office, so that's awesome. The movie had a $38 million budget, or 36. Had a little less than Captain Underpants, but yeah, and some great little Captain Underpants references in the movie. I was so pleased with that. No, there was not a Captain Underpants cameo, unfortunately. I wasn't anticipating that, but if they did, I think I would have thrown like my shit at the screen. So like a monkey.
Tobey Maguire moment right there. That's like a big like, oh my god,
yeah.
Cameo.
It's a movie of the year right now. It is. So,
oh yeah.
I can't wait to see it again. Oh man, it's the perfect dose of like goodness that I hope everyone can experience once in a while of seeing a movie. I just felt so joyful after seeing it. I was not even when I'm watching it. Like I said, I got emotional like in the first couple minutes because I'm like, holy shit, this is a fucking Dogman movie. It's so surreal. I'm like freaking out. It's so stupid, but it's just how I feel. I hope we get more Dogman stuff, but they don't. They made a perfect Captain Underpants movie, and they made a perfect Dogman film. I think that's all I can ask for. Look, they're not making a sequel to Captain Underpants, but if they did, it'd be cool. Spinoff, I don't know. But
you know,
I would more Dave Pelkey content. That's really what I can tell you.
You talking about this specifically has been a very wholesome experience because you clearly care a lot about this movie, and it's really nice to hear that. But it got me thinking, though. This really reminded me of, like, the Lego Movie in a lot of ways with how you're talking about it. What movie do you think you would prefer? What movie's better?
Oh, well. Oh, Brayden, that's a very
man.
Right now,
I was thinking about it so hard.
I will say the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie's definitely one of the most influential movies ever to me. That forever changed my life. It really did. That movie inspired me entirely.
Cinema. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
It's perfect.
Yes,
perfect.
But that's a great connection, Brayden, because I feel like that is on par for how happy that these movies.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
In that realm of like absolute perfection.
It's like Lego Movie. It's like that, and then it's like No Way Home is like.
Yes.
Also, here's the difference. Lego Movie hit you when you were developing, and you could be much more influenced. This is hitting you when you're already a grown adult. You know, you already know who you are.
Yes. Yeah. But it's still like, man, it's still hitting me.
It's good that we still get movies like this, you know, that can still have that impact on you in a way where you're like.
It's so important. I especially for like the new generation, like the Dogman books. I mean, the Captain Underpants books were popular of its time, but like Dogman has its own like not renaissance, but his own age. And I just love that it's
the age of Dogman.
Yeah, the age of Dogman
hit a different generation.
Yeah, and I'm glad it has. I really because there's a very passionate fan base out there for it. And I'm glad there is. I'm a part of that, but it's not as strong as Captain Underpants. And I think that's the other thing I want to clarify too is that what's the better movie between Dogman and Captain Underpants? I'm still working on that. I want to say Captain Underpants. Because at the end of the day, that's where it all started for me. Uh, that was like a fucking dream come true when they made that movie. Uh, I just wish we got more films because there's just so much. I really wish they went to the time travel shit. It's like you guys talking about with Sonic. I want to see because I always say that I think Captain Underpants had like some of the best utilization of time traveling in a story I've ever read, and it sounds fucking ridiculous. But if you guys read books 8 through 10, technically 11, it is just absolute bonkers. But yeah, they actually use the multiverse, which is even fucking crazier. But yeah, those are just the energy of those books. Yeah, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. I cannot wait to I can't wait to see the movie again. I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray, just like how I have Captain Underpants on Blu-ray. So I oh yeah, that's Dogman. I'm so happy. I was telling Brandon, it's like Brandon, I really would like for you to check it out sometime just to see what you think. And I'm just gonna go watch it when he gets back home.
I'll watch.
So yeah,
So
I'm not
when,
forcing anybody, but
how many dogs out of 10 would you give this movie?
dude, 10 dogs easily.
10 dogs.
Easily.
Editor,
Yeah.
you know what to do.
Yep. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm waiting for my PD figure to come in from Jack Pacific. I got that
You have
coming
them
in
fight
later, so
epically.
I'm missing my PD for my dog man, but yeah.
Gotta have them, right? Gotta
Dude,
complete the duo.
they're all on that shelf where Mr. Captain Underpants, the
Jack
plush.
Pacific has invaded all of our lives and stuck their grubby fingers in there and twisted.
They've
Crazy
wrecked our lives.
We were just talking about not long ago. Brandon was asking me like, because we got. Sorry, I keep doing this.
Absolute cinema.
Is man, I wish Jax would just be a Captain Underpants figure because they made a great dog.
They would have.
Like,
Had they had.
Like always, like ever, like
Yeah, had the movie come out,
you
they
want.
would have.
Yeah, end all be all. It's unfortunate they gave it to a license of a company that was not even in business anymore, so it sucks. But oh my god, I would pay. I would pay someone a terrible amount of money for it, and yeah. Oh god. Oh my god. Have sorry. Anyway, that's Dogman for me.
Okay. All right. I guess that's it then. That's a wrap. So,
that's it.
Yeah, that's all we got. That's all she wrote.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Many other things in the podcast. We'll see you guys next week. Talking about Spider-Man. And maybe Captain America. Maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see. Bye guys.